What's going on, everybody? I am CaptainRoBear, and this is Neon Regimes 2 Synthetic Screams number 9.
I've really begun to get my week around what day it is based on the music that starts D&D. When that kicks up, man, you know it's Friday night.
He's the indicator.
I woke Mudcat up at 7 p.m. tonight. He goes, what time is it? I go, it's 7 a.m. 7. I said 7 o'clock. He goes, I have to work. I said, it's 7 p.m. I don't have to work.
No, what you said was it's 7, and I said, what day is it? And you said Friday. And I said, oh shit, I gotta work. And then she said PM. And I was like, oh shit, I don't have to work.
Really thrown off.
A lot of emotion there in that small little sphere of
What day is it? What do I need to do?
It's very
what
emotive.
year is it? I don't know.
I do like that way more than I'd like to admit these days.
I'm just happy to have slept 2 days in a row.
Sleeping is good from what I hear.
It's great, but you also don't get anything done either. So it's a catch-22. So then you feel great, but you also hate yourself because you've got nothing done. So there's just a different kind of loathing that goes with it.
You know what? You need to move past that into acceptance that sometimes, some days, you need to do absolutely nothing and be happy about that. Because you know what? You do something all the time. Doing nothing is okay.
But I do that on Sunday. That's the I'm not lacking for days. I'm not. Those days shouldn't show up during the work week. Like Monday through Friday should be general getting shit done. But today was like, maybe eating dinner is an accomplishment. And I remembered to take the multivitamin too. I took a shower. Like it was like baseline. Made the bed.
That's like a whole day.
I packed my bag because I'm gonna leave, for the lake right after the episode. So like, I guess that's a win,
It is. That's good.
Make your bed.
Dude, not enough people make their bed, man. Not enough people make their bed.
Yeah, but why would you?
Because eventually it just needs to be cleaned. Like you should take a look at that thing. I don't know. I just live with too many dirty animals.
Washing your sheets and your comforters is one thing, but why would you make the bed? You're just gonna get back into it.
I'm not saying it's got to be fancy. I'm just saying you need to have the blanket layers so you don't lay there and go, God damn it, this isn't anywhere where it needs to be. That's
you
it.
and I sleep very differently, apparently.
No. It's because you don't understand the repercussions. When you get in bed, you're like, why are there no covers on my side? Because you didn't make your side, and I'm not going to make your side, so you don't have any covers.
I just lay there in silent suffering like a man does.
I just got the perfect snapshot of what life is like with mud.
Things
and
are
caustic.
fine.
Yeah.
Life is suffering, and then you die.
Balanced as all things should be.
Classic mud beginning of the show.
Yep.
Radio, you got big announcements. Let the folks know.
As I'm over here on Twitch now, I have moved over to this side of the life, so you can catch me twitch.tv/RadioMang. I don't think I'll be on tonight after the show. Definitely on tomorrow. It's always best to follow me on Twitter. Hop in my Discord. You'll find me there all the time. So if you want to know, it's all there for you.
Bada bing. Boom. Links are there. Easy clicks and follows. Adam, you got any big announcements this week?
Nope. I'm just doing my thing.
Vibing on a Friday night.
Vibing on a Friday night, ready to play some D&D and have some super high rolls. Right, chat? Hey! Just to reiterate, make sure you guys follow all the wonderful people here because they all put out amazing content and you really should be checking them all out individually because I do and I thoroughly enjoy it and they're all great, wonderful people. I'm the best, clearly, but they are a close second. Except for when it comes to roles and life and everything. Oh God. No, I'm
Love
just kidding.
you.
Nope, that's it.
But at
I love
least
you
you have a
guys.
beautiful car.
Excited for tonight. I do, with no axe in it.
I thought it would look nice.
Not yet. Don't ask Mudcat to
Don't
come
put
visit
that
you.
evil on me. Don't you put that evil on me, all right? Go out to my car tomorrow and it's just gonna have an axe in it and I'm just gonna cry.
Love
real
from the
life.
D&D community.
Yeah, with the heart just scratched into it.
Is it sad that if I actually had the power to put an axe via my community in the front of your car, I would be very entertained. I'm sorry. But that would also mean if we were at that level of power, we could easily replace it. That's the...
Oh, I hope so. Oh my god.
That's...
By the
That's
way, guys,
awesome.
I live in Russia, so it's a long trip. Nope, that's it. Nothing for me.
Becca, you got big announcements for the week?
Destiny on Sunday, and as another reminder, we are a founding ambassador for gamers. I encourage you guys to check out the community. It's a great way to support female gamers, whether you're a streamer, dev, just a gamer in general. And it's not just video games, board games, D&D. They've got some LFG groups in there. And next week, as a bit of a preview, we're going to be doing some raffles and giveaways on stream. It'll be fun. Come check it out.
Let's go. Let's go. Mud, you got any announcements this week?
Same old. More Sea of Thieves. Still waiting to hear back on that Twitch partnership. That's it. Taking the day off tomorrow. First time in a while.
What?
Yeah, I know. First day in like 30 days or so.
I'll believe it when I see it.
It'll be hard, you know, when we inevitably get back early because our friends are old and don't want to stay up late anymore, and it's like midnight. I'll be like, I could throw it in 4 hours. Inevitably, what I'll say. But then I might just convince myself to watch Dragon Ball Z and go to fucking sleep.
I'll join you in that.
I got to do some anime research anyway.
Gotta watch that My Hero Academia.
Watch party time.
Dude, if anime, is there any watch party on, are there any animes on watch party? Because that would be dope.
There's gotta be.
What does
there's-
Amazon have?
I don't know. Guys, if you haven't checked out the tweet, there are 3 reasons to check out the tweet right now. You just need to scroll down just a little bit. What I've been doing all announcements. It should be my only announcement. It's my gift to you. You guys feel free to go.
Enjoy your memes.
Strong stash. Oh my god.
Content.
I mean, I could have turned the camera up to 4K if you wanted that high res.
No, man, it's better. The memes are always better distorted. And Twitter does a great job of just destroying any piece of photography or video that you put on it. So it's primo. Yes.
Boy.
So over here on our side, last night at D&D before we take a few days off, just to let everybody know, the same group is booked for Monday. So it's going to be the same exact session as last Monday for Black Clovers. So I'll be sending emails to everybody else there. We've had a ton of interest in new people that want to play. So I'm going to be trying to formulate the second day of D&D this weekend while I'm out at the lake. I'm just going to be using email only, going back and forth and seeing if folks are available at another time. So that's going to be coming. If you guys have been under a rock and you haven't seen, use the command !play D&D in the chat. I am sponsored by startplaying.games for the entire month. This is the website enables you to go and check out a whole bunch of professional DMs. They're all out there offering their services to try to get you guys at games that matter. It's not just D&D, it's all tabletop under the sun. I encourage you guys to check them out. If you guys have been trying to find a curated game of D&D, this is going to be one of the options. I've enjoyed using it. It's been really, really fun to start to take on the challenge of commission games. and we've had a ton of fun with Monday. So we're going to continue on in that vein in the series, and I just want to say thank you to Start Playing Games. You guys are awesome. If you want to check out whatever games I'm always offering, that is going to be the place, and a lovely link is down at the bottom. Thanks to Roll20 for empowering us with a virtual tabletop that we have for everybody here. You can listen to the sounds, the awesomeness of Neon Regimes for both everybody in the community and for us on the show. You guys are awesome. If you have not tried to run a game on Roll20, I highly encourage you to. It has changed my play of D&D and has created what it is today. I encourage you to go out there and continue to play more games online, and this will allow you to do it. So thank you, Roll20, and that spotlight for the entire year. And as always, thank you to Voodoo Ranger. You guys are rock stars. Thank you for fueling us with RP as always. You guys are fantastic and delicious. And I'm finally going to be able to take some lake pictures when I'm out there this weekend.
Hey.
Oh, I can be a real Instagrammer. So, remember, live dangerously, but drink responsibly. And last but not least, thank you to D&D Beyond, DnDBeyond.com for the insider access. Guys, check them out. I hear there's going to be even more new virtual dice coming on the page. If you haven't clicked and rolled Easy Dice, you have got to. It's open and available to everybody right now. It's the easiest way to roll damage in D&D, and it looks gorgeous. And I think they just did an update for rolling with advantage. So let's go. We get to test that out tonight.
Yeah.
What?
If you right click with your mouse, you can select advantage roll or disadvantage rolls, and it'll tally it up for you just like that. Boom.
Just makes me rolling really bad easier.
Yeah, great.
Dude, I just,
they got a little quicker.
Maybe I need to refresh or something.
the minute they give us with that as an overlay, it's on, dude. Because I mean, it's a layered source over the top of your character sheet, right? So the minute they're able to export that out into browser form, whoop, I just get to put that over our main screen.
That'll be dope, dude.
Dude, it's gonna look so good.
Oh, I don't think I have an update on that yet.
You should.
On D&D Beyond, you can just right click.
Yeah, D&D Beyond.
Oh. Figure this out.
Get me a lady and I'll roll well.
Dude, let me tell you, I'm so excited for Neon Regimes. Like, I'm starting to feel emotionally spent after 2 crazy weeks of D&D. I'm glad that we're just hanging out in Grai's apartment for a little bit. So have fun with it. I don't necessarily want to
Apartment or
whatever it is, shed. What is this, house? I mean, what would you call this thing?
Disaster.
It's like a whole
It has
building.
class,
Compound. He's the kind of guy that has a
There's-
compound.
room,
It's like a whole
and-
building.
Just a
Sandwiched
shot.
in like an alley. You know, it's between some buildings.
Other buildings.
And you have like a
Buildings
junkyard out front.
and inside.
I mean,
Yeah.
it's just, you know, it's just a rundown neighborhood. What do you want?
It's very cohesive inside and
Good
out.
real estate, you know? Like, it's an up and coming neighborhood.
Mom's
Best part is
name's
it's
on
in
the
my
lease.
mom's name.
They're gentrifying the whole block. Just wait.
Oh, beautiful. Oh, that just reminded me. I got to turn on so that pops up in chat.
All right, so Kenobi just said, imagine that caddy is a fine woman. The caddy was blown up last session, so I can't.
I mean, you could still. Just a blown up fine woman. With legs everywhere and guts.
I am cursed with this forever. Doesn't
Still
matter.
imagine
The campaign
it.
can run 3 years from now, and everyone's gonna be talking about my freaking Cadillac and the axe that Grai went through it.
This was supposed to be like, this car was supposed to be an integral part of the campaign.
Yeah, it
Just,
was the campaign.
It was
I
supposed
do
to be like,
consider salvaging and remaking her into a woman. Sounds interesting. What could go wrong?
she's gonna have
Oh, no.
No body.
Oh no.
Yeah, I've got the one woman I need.
Beautiful.
Oh no.
Minor detail.
oh, when you click on your hit rolls. I thought you were talking about the actual dice roller. I found
No.
it.
Yeah.
I do give it enough time. You're smart enough to figure it out.
Yeah, you'd think that.
He's not.
You'd think that.
What are
Time.
these numbers?
Time is a couple of sessions.
Nice.
So, last week on Neon Regimes, we picked up with you guys still on top of Waz's apartment building. Grai riding that hovercopter all the way down. Yumiko in a state. I said Yumiko. It was really yum yum sauce.
Throwback.
Throw it back. The Freudian, another S tier Freudian slip. With you guys locked into combat with her still on top of the building, with a bomb placed inside somewhere. She ended up being able to make her way off while still smoking her dome and landing down on the street, being able to pop back up, seeing Grai still alive from crashing with the helicopter, making her way out. You guys were able, piece by piece, to get off of the building. Waz almost being trapped inside and coming down with it. Several people going down. You guys gathered yourselves, pointed a lot of fingers for a little bit, but eventually made your way to a new kind of safe house, to Grai's place, where we pick up still in his compound after you guys have received a lengthy, long rest. You guys are hanging out still in his domicile.
Grai, could you do me a favor?
It depends on the favor.
Hire a maid to clean this place, for the love of God.
What do you mean? This place is clean? Clean?
Omen, everything's in order. Just look around. Everything's in a pile.
Nothing here is dirty.
You need resistors, capacitors. What do you need? I've got everything here.
Show me one piece of metal here that's dirty.
I guess it depends on what you're comparing it to.
I don't. He's lost cause. It's fine.
I mean, what more do you want? You want some coffee? That make you feel better?
Do you have? Well, it depends on if. Well, I mean, what cups are we drinking out of?
Yeah, I don't know. I gotta find the coffee maker first. I'm gonna root around in a pile of shit to find a coffee pot.
I thought you said you knew where everything was.
Yeah, this is my pile of home electronics, home appliances.
How many rooms of stuff do you have in here?
I lost count. It goes back quite a ways.
Right.
There's 7 rooms. I haven't even used them all.
Is this thing like a labyrinth, or is it pretty easy to navigate?
And it's just like a hallway of rooms.
You haven't used or gone into all of the rooms in your house.
Yeah, I've gone into all of them. I just haven't used them. I got everything. I don't need the extra storage right now.
Right.
Okay.
Everything's right, in its spot. Maybe if I get more stuff, then I need to, make another, yeah.
Honestly, I'm surprised you don't have like an
Well,
assistant.
yeah, the
or
comics
something.
couldn't be here with all the electronics, so we needed a comic room.
You are an enigma, my friend.
Yeah, I mean, so there may be, maybe I need to make a coffee room.
How long will
Do you
that
know where-
take?
Oh. Did you find a coffee maker yet? Or better yet,
Oh yeah, I
Why
got
am I
that right
asking?
here.
do you even have coffee?
Yeah, well, let's just working on that. He's gonna dig into another pile of shit.
In a pile, in a pile of trash. You're gonna look for coffee.
We're just gonna let me look around. He's gonna pull out just a giant can of Folgers, and it's still sealed. It's a brand new can, just dented on the side. Someone threw it away. Just damaged packaging. You're gonna a giant ass can of coffee right here. You drink all this?
I'm good.
I mean, it's brand new. It's not even been used yet.
What's the date say on it?
Well, the label's a little worn, so there's no date.
Oh, and chances are he could make it for you like Turkish coffee, and there would be, you couldn't even find bacteria that would want to live in that.
I say make it anyway. If anything, it'll just smell nice. I don't want any. I do like the smell of coffee.
Can you consume?
I don't think so. I haven't tried. Waz, can we?
I mean, you can. It just there's a process on the other side.
A process. Is that what I think it means? Okay. All right. Yeah, I'll just pass then.
I'll make the coffee.
I'll just enjoy the smell.
Here you go. I'm just gonna hand him this giant can of Folgers.
Right. Plugs in. Where do I get water?
From the sink.
Which
Where's
is
the sink?
Yeah.
It's underneath all those water jugs. So it's just got a bunch of those, huge what do you call them? Like the water cooler jugs, just piled on top of a countertop.
Coleman and Igloo water jugs just
just
stacked on top of each other.
just stacked on top of each other.
He's the hoarder we need, not the hoarder we deserve.
Got the filtered water right over there.
Are they full or are they empty?
It's a mixed bag.
You want to make sure all of that's probably water, right?
It's water. The vodka's in the other room.
No, it's fine. I'll starve. It's good. I'm good.
Yeah,
I don't need coffee anyway. I'm
It's
more
water. Don't be like that. He's gonna go over and just pull out a giant jug of water and pour it into the pot.
Yeah, come on. Go ahead, take a drink. I dare you. See how good this is.
How much you betting?
I have nothing.
It's not a very good bet then.
I'll give you
The water's fine. What do you guys? He's gonna take the jug after pouring some into the coffee maker just to start drinking out of the giant.
And that's precise. Grai, you can't. Okay, listen. I didn't say anything in the van, but you cannot drink a shareable, larger pitcher or device that is meant to be poured into individual glasses for individuals to drink out of, because no one wants to drink after somebody, especially you.
That's fine. This one was new. I'll just write my name on it. He's gonna grab a Sharpie out of a pile, writing like children handwriting.
Is Grai right-handed or left-handed?
Actually, I think I rolled. He's left-handed, so he's writing with his right hand.
Omen,
So
you
that's
look
why it looks so shitty.
You look over and you see Cecil picking up a random red Solo cup off of one of the nightstands next to the couch he's at, and I'm actually filling up the glass from the fish tank from the top of the recirculator.
Okay.
Get myself a cup of water.
Am I? Never mind.
The answer is you're the one with the stick up their ass.
No, I'm the only one here with any kind of distinguished taste.
Go ahead, try some of that coffee. How about this? I will owe you a small favor. You can name it and claim it any time, and I will not contest it, but a small favor. This is only a small task. Let's see if you can suck it up.
Small favor.
A small favor. Of equal level.
fine.
I got nothing else to lose.
He holds out his hand.
Oh, okay. We're formal like this. Cool.
Of course we are.
Okay, that's nice.
All right, pour me a cup of coffee.
Grai's since gone on to write everyone's name on an individual water jug.
I'll pour myself a cup of coffee. Shit, where are the cups, Grai? Where are the cups?
In the cabinet where they're supposed to be.
I found one right over here, actually.
There's actually just regular coffee cups in a normal cabinet above the sink, where you'd expect them to be.
I like grab one. Cleans it out. Pours himself like just a little bit of coffee.
You have to drink the whole thing.
You said
The
I had to
whole
try
cup.
the coffee.
You had to try the whole cup.
We shook when you said I had to try the coffee and not drink the whole cup.
Okay,
My friend
fine.
learned how to make deals.
Just understanding that you're weak and you can't handle it.
Going to try the coffee. How does it taste? That is what I want to know.
These are the important questions of our time.
Is a sip really enough, though? Come on. Truly, I'm not the only one who thinks that. Cecil, Waz, come on. At least half the cup.
I mean, to be fair, like, first impressions aren't always the best. I need a second drink.
See?
Omen, both you and I know when tasting fine things like wine, you always must sip at least 2 to 3 times to get the full bouquet.
Right, swish around your mouth too. Just don't burn your tongue.
Yeah,
That
swish it.
and with women. He takes another drink. Oh, it's hot. Yeah, this is fucking awful. This is not good at all. This is terrible.
It's time for me to go get a cup. I go over and I grab and fill it up with a coffee, but I pull out of my pocket and I break out one of those UV light capsules that kind of looks like a glow stick. Break it, throw it in the glass. What? I
Smart.
don't trust anything.
That's why you're still alive, right?
Stir it around a little bit. Makes it easy. Then I can just drink whatever I find.
It's actually pretty nifty. Look at you, brains. Who would have guessed?
Hey,
Sometimes you get
professional.
stuck in places that you don't want to be for a long time.
ha ha!
I
Here,
go back
now.
to looking at my
That's what I'm
sucker
talking
fish.
Right. Well, I suggest either we spend the next 5 to 20 hours figuring out how many rooms are in this place and what other fucked up shit we might find, or we should devise a plan, something to move towards. I heard talk of a lot of killing last night, and I'm not opposed to that.
Would you
There's a
be
lot of
referencing the list?
Why?
Is there like a
yes.
bulletin board you could post that on or something?
Can I get a
I don't
copy
know,
of this
Grai.
list?
Is there a bulletin board somewhere, Grai?
Yeah, there probably is. I haven't.
I feel like this is something that needs a lot of string and sticky notes, some Polaroid pictures.
Definitely have a whiteboard.
I've seen way too many cop dramas, Beta.
Oh,
I
yeah,
just thought it was pretty classic.
I don't think they do that.
I don't have any other reference point. I haven't done this before.
Not anymore.
You guys all receive an encrypted email with the list.
Oh, there it is.
Now, what are these names on this list again, Cecil?
You know, the funny thing about the list is I created the list inside of RP, but didn't physically create the list. But if
So hold on.
if I recall, it's
Oh,
Rex at the top,
Mhm.
Grant,
correction,
everybody
we had-
who lives in the house who's forsaken us.
World Sat was at the
that was
top.
at the top.
World set.
Then
Then was
Rex.
Rex, then Grant, then Dr. Carver, then Gina. You actually had Omen on there, then you scratched him out.
Mhm.
Then you wrote him back on, and then you scratched him out again.
Mhm.
Oh,
This sounds correct.
Also,
Yeah.
I had House of Illuminated on there. Let's not.
Oh, that's
Grai,
right.
didn't you have anyone?
no, I was just probably killing Rex.
All right, that's my list.
Grai's gonna be. Well, after he gets this email, he's gonna be going over to another stack of things on a shelf and printing out his email on an old DOS printer.
Dot matrix printer.
Yeah, it's really fucking loud too.
Oh my
It's got
God.
the perforated edges too.
You know, good for you for recycling this crap.
Anybody else want a physical copy? I'd like to keep one in my pocket.
Keep as little evidence out there as possible, Grai. So I mean, you just hold on to that with your life.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I just I'd like to hold the paper in my hands. It just says kill list on it. He writes it with a marker at the top, same marker. Writes kill list at the top.
Shouldn't that be code for something?
I mean, it looks like a child wrote it, so
Yeah, I mean, no one's gonna get this. It's just scribbling kill list at the top. It's just the name.
so if I wanted to add a name to the list, could I?
Why not? You're part of the group now.
You have become part of the de facto family.
All right, family's
Oh,
a bit
have I?
pushing it, but yeah.
I don't know. I get confused because one minute I'm saving your life on a rooftop, and then the next I'm on a kill list.
And next, you're being a dick about the coffee maker.
Hey, Cecil,
Well,
correct me if I'm wrong. He can choose
coffee's
either to be
terrible.
on the list or he can add to the list, right? Like he's either a part of it or he's on it, right?
Correct.
Okay, there we go.
I would suggest you add something before Cecil decides to add you back.
Gets out, types something out, sends it to everyone, and you see on the list Mr. Nobody ?
Right, this was your handler, right?
This is my main handler. There's others that I've worked with throughout. Any one of them could set me up, but this is the one that, well, I don't know.
Okay. Okay.
Grai's gonna chicken scratch Mr. Nobody on his list with the marker.
Don't forget the question mark, Grai.
Is it a question?
Yes.
You don't want to kill him?
Well, I need to find out first what he knows.
Wait, so his name is actually Mr. Nobody?
Well, nobody knows his real name.
Wait,
But
so he
you
knows his own
written
name?
it down. So with the question mark, so it's nobody?
No, it's so that I can question because I'm not sure if I'm going to kill him yet.
Whoa,
Why
no,
is he on the
we
list?
should take him off the kill list and put him on the wait and see list.
We have a wait and see list.
Well, I do now. She's gonna scribble at it the second. She's gonna draw a line and make a wait and see list halfway down.
Right, got it. Hold on. Doctor, pending. Got it. I don't think that completely disqualifies you from going back on Cecil's list just because you put a name that you're not committing to. In fact, that alone might find you on Cecil's list just for not getting your shit together.
And that's fine. And I have my shit together. Some would say in this group I have the most of my shit put together.
Who in this group would say that?
I would,
Omen.
unequivocally.
Omen, I've drove a lot of shitbags like you for a long time.
Shit bags. Yeah, says the
That's
driver.
actually a compliment as far as that goes for him.
She's not wrong.
Hmm.
I don't care how eccentric you are. I don't care that none of this is up to your standard. The good news is, I know at the end of the day, no matter what I call you, you're a professional. And that's fine with me.
It's actually high praise, Omen.
I'm aware. It's the nicest thing he said to me.
He must have got some good sleep last night. He's usually never in this mood.
Now, if only we can get him some good clothes.
This is true.
Do you want to go shopping with him?
Do I look like I know how to go shopping?
Are you looking for some clothes? I've probably got some around here if you want to
He
take a
probably
peek.
has a clothing room.
Check a pile.
And
There's probably a room full of them.
Take a peek in the closet if you want.
I'm just realizing that, yeah, all my shit just burnt. It's just setting in. And all I really have is my duster, a pair of tighty-whities, Grai's hand-me-down Adidas tracksuit, and my drones, and my gun. And this sweet van lease. I don't know how long it lasts.
Doesn't matter.
I guess we'll find out when it shuts off.
Welcome to the homeless community.
Wait, that your van's a lease?
Matter of fact, it's a lease from Rex.
Oh, well, you know, like leases are, aren't a great financial decision for those situations. You know that, right?
I don't
No,
have to
but
give
they're
it back
great
now, right?
situations for things that explode.
Yeah, you're just
You
better
can
off
ask-
buying in an economy like this.
Ask Mr. Cadillac.
That's a good point.
Don't.
How's ownership treating you? Or matter of fact, Waz, how's ownership treating you?
I was actually just getting ready to amend our list as I pull it up and wave my fingers over it and reply send all. I just wanted to put Yum Yum Sauce's name on there.
Right.
There's nothing yummy about that sauce.
Why, have you tasted it?
Looked like he did firsthand when she got away.
By the way, that lady fell off the building pretty fucking hard. She I was hanging out in the alley and she knocked her head pretty good. It came down like a. It was kind of funny, but she then she shot me, but so that's not so funny. But
I still don't have any clue how you survived riding a hovercopter down to the ground.
well,
Whatever sauce you on is some good.
these upgrades aren't necessarily for show. I mean, they look cool, but
Yeah.
I don't just have tubes sticking out of my body for no fucking reason.
Might I just throw this out here to the rest of the group? You guys spent a lot of yesterday and some this morning pointing fingers at me and questioning me and doubting me, and fair enough, right? Some of it well-deserved, I assure you. But I too find it weird that he survived a helicopter crash and a bullet from Yum Yum Sauce.
I think there's a couple bullets actually.
No one else think that's weird? No one else wants to question how he's still alive?
Omen, look at him.
Maybe it was done on purpose.
Shit that he's his body.
Here, punch me in the stomach. Come on, go
I will.
on.
I'm going to. I go
I
up to
don't
punch him
punch
in the
people.
stomach.
I'm using my going into a rage.
What?
Well, he's certainly not FDA approved.
Go ahead, hit me as hard as you can.
I mean, I'm gonna try.
Hard as you can. Right in the stomach.
All
What do
right,
you flinch?
I'm gonna go for an unarmed claw attack.
You can use whatever you want. I'm in a rage.
Okay.
Whatever you want.
Oh,
Whatever you want. Give me your
it's my
best shot.
first again. It's a nat one. Why did I get that for shots? Why does she always roll a nat one with her attack? All right, go in and I go to take a swipe at his rib cage, and I completely whiff it and fall face forward into a pile of junk behind him. And I just kind of lay there in embarrassment, not wanting to get up and see everybody.
Omen just claps. You guys can't hear it.
Well, come on. You gotta try again. That's not.
Don't
It's
say
impressive.
Real point here.
anything.
This is what the rookie does whenever it's a calm scenario, but apparently she turns it on when you got to actually kill someone.
She moves like the wind.
She gets up and she goes
She
stands in the
whiffs
corner
like
and
the
just.
wind.
I'm gonna go stare at a corner for a while.
Anybody else want to try? Cause he's
I can shoot
flexing.
you.
Yeah, you go right ahead, pal.
I just pull a gun and fire. Just straight into his
Okay.
chest.
That was cold. Just a concussion rings out.
What's the hit? Roll on it.
Oh, fuck you. I swear if I roll on that one,
It's invincible.
I'll just use a regular pistol for this.
Ricochet.
18 to hit.
That'll hit.
Yeah, okay. 10 damage.
Okay, so that'll be 5 with my resistance.
So you see the bullet go in as his body tenses up. You can RP expelling it however you want.
It's gonna dig its way into my chest, but I'll just flex my pecs, and it'll just kind of like work its way out, and then I'll pop in a stem, and it'll heal the wound. You see? Easy.
I just like walk up and like
Very
crack
thick skin.
the wound. Examine it. Firm, Grai. Very nice.
He's an absolute
Easy.
beast.
I
I
told
can
you.
see that.
I told you. I got thick skin. It's you know, good genetics plus a little extra.
Thick skin, thick brain.
Well, yeah. I mean, obviously, I could take a bullet to the head. I think.
I would be happy to test that theory.
Yeah, don't make it a habit. But yeah, maybe another time.
I'm kidding, Grai. I wouldn't kill you. Not after that display.
Well, yeah,
I'd rather have you
you
beside
couldn't.
me.
That's what I'm saying. But that's fine.
Right. So, now that we are in agreement that Grai's damn near invincible, weren't you all working for Rex? So if this lease is under Rex, and Whirlsat is the one that is obviously screwing us and me, wouldn't it make sense to play that angle? Because I doubt he was the one that sent them to blow up your building.
Oh, let's see.
That or we can go down the list and work our way up. I'm fine with that too.
I'd just start at the bottom and work our way up. I mean, there's. I'm sure at some point we'll run into yum sauce again, and then Mr. Nobody will take a little bit of work, and I'm sure House of the Illuminated will take an army or 19, considering their presence here in the city. I mean, nice, soft easing into this. Maybe trying to find Gina is the quickest way to start this.
Gina, yeah, sounds nice.
Hey, Cecil, I just had a thought. You said that your vehicle was leased by Rex, from Rex, right?
He's the one who procured the lease. I'm sure it has no ties to Rex whatsoever.
Yeah, you don't think he would be tracking that vehicle?
I don't think he would have any connection to the vehicle that he leased for us to go and attack WorldSat.
Yeah, fair enough. Just
Typically in my line of work, these things are all done under holding companies and are squeaky clean.
That's good. Just thinking outside the box there.
No,
He's a
it's
brave, but
definitely
he's smart
of
enough.
concern.
Well, clearly, my vehicle was bugged and tracked. Sorry, I was thinking about it. We should be careful because if we are going to work our way up the list, he's probably clean, but I wouldn't be surprised if someone was trying to track. They're definitely trying to find us. So whatever we do, we have to be careful, cautious.
Well, we could always, don't have to work our way up to this if we don't want. We could always just, go randomly. Or roll some dice or something.
I agree that starting with the tenants is probably the smart idea. I don't particularly feel like endangering my life this evening without some more intel. It's not like we're going to attack any of the top targets today. It's not going to happen.
Oh, but I want to.
But we need to start laying down the groundwork to be able to. I don't want to go in without any masks in a WorldSat property again.
Well, who's going to be the easiest to find on this list then? I don't know any of these people.
Sadly, I can't be of much help in that regard, as all of the information I had gathered is gone.
Got a feeling Grant is going to be the closest to Rex, since he's part of his organization. He'll be the toughest on the list. Dr. Carver is a field doctor, but sounds like he deals in enough underworld tech that he could be found. Gina, I'm sure, isn't hiding anything, and you could probably find her where the most animals are, given that yippy ass dog that I had to put up with.
I agree. Gina will be the easiest to find. Next, Dr. Carver. Next, Grant.
You said she has a dog?
Oh, she's got more animals than you can turn into in a rage.
You think any of them have chips?
You think she can afford real animals?
Well, you said a dog. I didn't know.
You don't live in my building and afford real animals.
What kind of animals does she have then?
Synthetics, like what most people who want to have animals have.
All right.
Well, then they should be easy to track then, right? Those are serial numbers.
It just requires a little searching, but if you don't mind, I want to finish this battery first.
I might be able to help with the doctor.
Sorry for sabotaging a scene, but I just thought that everybody needed Namesake's handiwork.
Yeah, I'm Guy. I got gold teeth. I found him in my trash pile. I've got an eye patch for him.
Oh, what? Good memes on the fly, my friend.
I'm sorry, I couldn't hold it together.
I didn't even see it at first.
Yeah, neither did I. I'm like, what's so funny? And I was like, well, it's obviously something over in this. Oh, God.
Oh, I don't have a poker face.
Sorry, I just
Anyway.
had a really funny image in my head. What were we talking about?
Must have been WorldSat. No, I was saying is I could potentially have a lead. I have a few contacts that I occasionally gather information from. Some deal in, cybernetics enhancements, that kind of thing. It's how I got my leg. So, might be able to gain some information. Really just kind of depends on what the word out is right now about me, so. But
I like to hear
that'll
that
take some
though,
time.
because you will no doubt be set up in some new place near the combat zone. The man likes to operate, and the man likes his money. And if he didn't enjoy keeping it, he certainly wouldn't have had a lease with you, Oz.
Thank you, I think.
What kind of man was he, Waz?
Oh, he loved his tobacco, and he worked all the time. He paid his rent. He stayed away from most everybody except on nights when everybody was playing poker on the roof.
Would you consider him a good person? Did you have a friendship with him? Did he seem loyal to you?
He evacuated my building without warning.
I'm talking
anyone else.
about prior to this.
I don't know who he worked for or who he worked on. He kept it very professional.
Cool
Right.
customer.
So there's a few angles. Either he's working against you and now us, and he was paid off handsomely, or just knew about it and decided not to tip you off, which either of those cases, dead man. Second, a man of that skill, and if he's talented, and if he's that professional, well, could have been taken against his will, cleared out all of his stuff, and he's working for Rex, WorldSat, someone else. These augments, these things that he does, not easy to do. Not a lot of people can just do it. So if he's as good as you say he is, then either yes, he was paid handsomely, left, and is continuing his business somewhere in secrecy, or he's hiding in plain sight.
Could he
Or
have
he's held
been-
against his will.
To be
Could he have
clear,
been blackmailed, perhaps?
it's a good idea.
I don't know. Maybe he's got a kid somewhere.
Regardless, I don't know the quality of his work. He can be running a chop shop for all I know. And considering he's this close to the combat zone, he probably was doing side work. However, he was professional about it. He didn't talk about it. He didn't say who he worked on or who he worked for.
Does his work have any signatures?
They did. He didn't share it with us.
Huh.
But I have to think that if Rex allowed this building to be rigged with explosives, then he'd already figured out who was going to be paying the new bill. Warlords don't make habits of trimming their revenue streams without having something immediately lined up. So somebody's paying, but who is it? Is it WorldSat? Is it someone else?
Oh, I should find out eventually. Whenever it clears
Tell you-
through legal, I still not only own the building, but also own the land that it's on. Transfer of ownership is going to have to take place, and I'm going to have to be notified.
You don't think they're just going to easement the shit out of it?
Of course they are. Might give us a slight peek at who we're dealing with.
Great.
If they're dumb enough to put their name on it.
You're going to have a patch of grass next to a light pole. 5 foot by 5 foot.
Things to ponder.
Mm.
For now, let's focus on the animal lover. Boz, I think you were about to take a look.
I'm still working on this. Hold on.
What do you need? You want to done with that thing? It's a simple battery.
Hey, do you need any help?
It's the interface. Just relax. It takes time.
I see Beta draining by the second over here.
She's plugged in. Relax.
She freezed most of her energy trying to hit me, but it didn't work out so well.
We don't have to talk about that. That didn't really happen.
Yeah, it didn't happen at all. That's what I'm saying.
Okay, well, that's not fine.
Okay, let's see what we can find.
Well, at least you got the cable unwrapped. You actually have some movement now you can do.
Yeah, great. Now I can move and miss every shot that I make. A wider range.
If you, for the benefit of us all, if you want, in return, I would like to call in my favor and help you learn how to shoot properly.
Wait,
A small lesson.
that's how you want to use your favor to help me?
Yes, because if you're more accurate, then I feel safer about not having an arrow shot in my back on accident.
Yeah,
Have you ever held a gun?
yeah,
before?
no, I've not really needed one.
I walk over to my bag and I just find a gun and I just pop out the clip and then I just hand it to you. Here, it's a spare. It's not loaded, so you can't accidentally shoot someone, but get familiar with it.
Okay.
Here's the clip. It's empty. Get familiar with loading and unloading.
I'm
Feel
gonna
the
mess
weight.
around with it. Don't do it.
I look over at Waz. Target practice with Uncle Omen. This is gonna be good.
You know,
If
if
you're gonna shoot that gun, go
It's not
do it.
going to happen right now.
Go do it in the alley like everyone else.
I mean, what's gonna stop you? You just shot him in the stomach.
Yeah, but I stopped the bullet.
Yeah, and this was silenced. That's not silenced. But this gunshots happen here often, Grai.
Yeah, all the time. You can just go in the alley. Just go on the street.
Fair enough. What do you say,
So-
Beta? You up for it?
Yeah. Thanks. Yeah. Let's I mean, yeah, whatever. Yeah, let's go for it.
Perfect. First, I want to make sure Waz here is able to get this battery up and running because we need you at full power all the time, ideally. I don't want you passing out, as it were, in the middle of a fight. That would not be
Didn't-
good.
Mean to not be out for
Doesn't
that
matter
long.
if you mean to or it happened.
Right. Okay.
I think it just might be done. Now, it's not the prettiest thing, but I think it'll fit. Come here.
Okay. What do I do?
Just turn around, hold on. I got it so that it'll fit right here in the base of your neck. Right there. So just try not to take any shots here. And remember, this isn't a direct connection. We're actually doing a modification. He's plugging it back in behind her ear. That's as good as it's going to get, but that cable can come out. So mind your connections, mind your pack. And with that, you now should charge like I do.
What happens if the
You-
cable comes out?
You'll feel your battery start to drain.
Okay.
Basically, think of this as taking the induction energy from all the power cables in the wall, and it's charging you with a trickle charge 24/7. It'll help keep you going, but if you expend an enormous amount of energy, it's not going to keep up with you.
Okay. So there'll be a cost if I go big.
It's never
You're
gonna
gonna
give
have-
you
no.
up. It's never gonna let you down.
Is that an original? I don't know what you're saying.
Oh, it says on the battery package. See? It's a slogan.
Ah,
I put that on there for fun.
Ashley batteries.
Guess we'll test it out.
This whole day has been a rickroll.
So, do I get to go to the alley now?
Yeah, just in the middle of the street, just whatever.
Give me the
You
clip.
guys,
Just start
you guys go
shooting
to the
people.
alley. I'm gonna start searching the internet. I'll see you in a little bit.
Can I get real bullets, right?
Yes.
Ones that'll kill things?
Yes.
Okay. I don't know. I thought there'd be like different kinds.
There are different
Okay.
kinds.
See, that wasn't a dumb question.
It's all good. Let's go.
Okay, okay. I don't come back. You know who did it. Falls him outside.
She did probably with her gun by.
That's not. No, that's not fair. All right, I've got the gun. You have the clip.
Right.
What do I do now?
Right now, I am safe. Because
Unless
there are
I hit
bullets in
you
the
with
gun.
the gun. I could also throw it at you.
Yes, but I would prefer that that didn't happen.
Okay.
So, have you ever been taught, like, crossbow safety etiquette? Like, don't aim at your friends at any time.
I don't have
Keep
any
it
of those.
pointed away. Okay, acquaintances, people that you wouldn't want to actually hurt.
No one taught me anything. I just kind of
Okay,
winged it.
when you have the gun, you don't aim it at anyone.
Okay.
You have on your side, on your team, right? Friend or not, if they're working with you, you don't want to accidentally shoot them. The trigger is very sensitive
Why don't they make it less sensitive then?
because the object of the gun is to kill people as fast as you can.
Okay. Okay. All right.
Right.
Cool. How hard could this be?
All right, set up something 20 yards away.
I grab, I don't know, a can, and I set it up 20 feet away.
Great. Here's the clip.
Okay.
Load it.
All right.
Cock the gun.
Okay.
Check the chamber. Make sure there's a bullet.
I think there is.
No,
Yeah.
no, don't point it at yourself as I kind of like push the gun down a little
know.
bit. Yeah, too close. Too close.
Okay. All right.
All right.
Sure.
Now, just take a shot. I want to see what I'm working with. Take a shot.
All right. Do I have to roll? See if I get it.
Yeah, what are you aiming at in this alleyway?
Hopefully the can.
Roll to hit.
It's a bigger can. It's a can of full.
More like a giant one of those oil barrels. Let's go with that.
Yeah, just
That's
not filled with
empty.
oil.
Yeah. That's
Yeah, I was
empty.
gonna say that's not filled with oil.
So
Wait a
Bread
minute.
that you see in every video game.
so this is just a D20 roll plus your 3 dexterity.
Okay. That will be a 15 then.
You nailed that trash can. There's fucking possum dashes across.
Oh shit! I didn't know that was in there.
Yeah, there's a lot of this. All right, you don't want to be afraid of the gun, right? I know that's
Right.
difficult. Is this your first time ever shooting? I assume yes.
Yes.
Right. So you don't
I
want
had
to be
the
afraid of the gun. You are the one that's in control always. You're the one that's pushing the trigger. So from the moment you press down on the trigger, you know that gun is going to fire, and you should be expecting that, right? So you want to shore up, strengthen up, focus up, aim for your target, aim small, miss small.
Okay.
All right?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I can remember that.
Stand here.
All right.
Widen the stance a little bit. Okay.
I have to do this for every shot.
No, but you're just learning, and I can do this running with my eyes closed. All right.
You run with
Now
your
aim.
eyes closed? Okay.
All right. You see the sights? You see the middle one?
Yes.
That's your target. You want that on the can. Now,
Okay.
Before you shoot, I want you to take a deep breath, calm yourself, expect the gun to fire, ease on the trigger, and pull.
That will be a 13.
13 will hit.
Okay. All right. This isn't so bad. I'm getting this.
All right.
Take a
Now
third
do it
shot.
again. As this time, as she does, I fire my gun behind her to the right before she pulls the trigger.
Roll with disadvantage.
Dang it. No. Doesn't matter. It's the same thing. 19.
Let's go.
Nice.
I think I can focus my senses and adjust them accordingly. So hopefully I'll be okay at reacting.
Impressive.
Beta, on your character sheet, I have added proficiency to pistols and automatic pistols,
Sweet.
thanks to Omen's lesson.
Cool.
Now, there's going to need to be a lot of work. And these were all rubber bullets.
So these wouldn't kill.
No, they wouldn't. I wouldn't come
Okay.
out here with you with real live ammo. But consider the gun yours. And I just hand you like a small pack of 16 shots. Here's some ammo. You still have about 6 shots in there. I suggest every once in a while practicing. Don't be afraid of the weapon.
Okay.
So give
Cool.
it a few more times. Then
Okay.
meet me inside and I'll show you how to clean the gun.
All right. Thanks. Really. Yeah. Thank you. I mean, I know you're doing this so that way you'll have better odds of survival, but yeah. Thanks, man.
Well, we're not in the dark ages, so you should probably be shooting something relevant.
I didn't have any money. I found it in the trash can. What did you expect me to do with it?
Becca, I have added it to your sheet, so all you have to do is refresh. It is on your actions.
Awesome, thank you.
And it actually is improvement. It's 2d6 plus 3 instead of 1d8.
Nice.
We'll start small. If we get more time, I'll show you more. Maybe someday I'll let you fire the assault rifle.
What? There's a bigger gun?
Someday, far, 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 far from today.
So like next week. Okay. Cool.
No.
Yeah.
And then
Next
I
week.
head inside.
I'm gonna keep just hanging out and practicing outside.
I imagine you're doing like the, oh, like, you know, like all that, like the fancy, like, yeah, come at me, bro.
Freeze!
Like a nature walk.
Like Konnichiwa. You can tell it's a gun because of the way it is.
Talking to the possum. I see you. I respect you.
Also respect the distance. Gonna pack a gun.
And I walk back inside and then just immediately start cleaning my gun and say, good news, everyone. She didn't shoot me or herself, but I think she killed a possum.
Hooray!
So, Plus, you want to go hit the computer or what?
I'm already ripping through socials right now. I'm looking on animal forums based out of our last location where she lived. She's got to be one of those people who would search in a new area looking for holistic pet store. I'll find the post eventually, I'm sure.
sure you can trim the number of animal-friendly apartments down to begin with.
Already got there. There's still a handful. We'll sift through it. Just give me time.
You ever get nostalgic and go over to Alta Vista?
Alta Vista is only for fanatics, my friend. Stay off that site.
Well, it's a classic.
Got an old machine here. If you guys are talking about Alta Vista, still runs the old OS and everything.
Like I said, fanatics.
It's more of a collector's item, honestly.
The longest time, man. If you had a question, it was the answer. Just saying. Never hurts to go back to the roots.
Got this nifty power glove over here too, if you guys want to check that out.
Still don't know how to use that thing.
It's easy. He's gonna put it on. It's gonna rip his hand right through it because it's way too big.
Please tell me it's like homeless gloves.
Yeah, just right through a Nintendo Power Glove. Yeah, well, yeah, it's okay. I got more of these laying around somewhere.
You know what, Cecil? Let's fire that old machine up. I actually, just out of why the hell not? Let's use the Fanatics website. Let's see what Alta Vista comes up with.
Let's do this old school. Where's that machine? Jesus Christ, is that a compact Presario?
It's yeah, I just got them over here, and we used to walk over, and there's a desk with like a bunch of parts. He's just gonna shove them off the top of the monitor.
Holy, it's a trackball mouse too.
Oh, look at that early '90s mechanical keyboard. There was a time the late 2000s people would kill each other for those things.
Is that what I think it is? And I walk over and I move some stuff and I hold up a floppy disk. Really?
Oh, that's not just a floppy. Look at it, it's too thick. That's a zip disk.
Holy shit.
Oh, we got all sorts of discs around here. We got laser discs, got VHS, we got Betamax. What do you want?
You can get 20 MP3s on that thing.
How many outdated medias do you have here, Grai?
You never know when you might need them. Case in point. He's gonna go sift through another pile of monitors, and there's gonna be a bunch of old, those old monitors that were stylish with the colored plexiglass outsides. You know what I mean? Like
what era Mac was that with the color?
The transparent ones.
That would be early 2000s.
The orange and the purple. And
Yep, 2002, 2003.
Here's your want to use something with a little more style. Here you go.
I knew you would have CRT monitors here. Look at this. What a power hogging beast this thing is.
Jesus. It's got Oregon Trail and the Yukon Trail on it.
Yeah, there's a Minesweeper too. If you want to play Minesweeper.
Wait. Can we focus? Let's use Alta Vista to find Gina, and then a one-on-one each one of you in Minesweeper.
Yeah. More of a solitary man myself, but I like the Minesweeper.
Fastest score wins.
Welcome to Alta Vista.
Alta Vista, search Alta Vista? Does this not have voice protocols?
No, I think you're gonna have to use the keyboard.
You've got to be shitting.
No. If you want the voice protocols, you got to go to Ask Jeeves. It didn't have it then. You got to go to Jeeves if you want voice.
Wow. Okay.
Throw it back.
Pretty much 90% of the regimes is just talking about old computers and shit.
It's been so long since I used a physical keyboard.
Alta Vista still takes you to the search.yahoo.com.
Does
By the
this
way.
mouse also have a thumb scroll, like a trackball as well?
100%.
Yeah, I just wanted to make sure.
just gotta verify.
I just had to make sure that it had the thumb trackball.
Let's search our old neighborhood. We will search filters, apartments, animal friendly, within range of pet store. Search.
3,900 search results.
Oh, good God.
At the same time, the first thing that pops up is just an alien. Mortgage rates are dropping. It's so large. Every time you click on it, it just keeps reappearing and reappearing in just endless loop of clicks.
Are you sure this thing doesn't have a virus?
Grai, have you used this computer before?
You just forgot how the old web was.
Well, I mean, yeah, I've used it not recently, but I've used everything in here at least once.
I forgot. Do I have to right click or left click to go back on this? What is this? Windows 3.1?
Just use the backspace button on the keyboard.
Oh, right. Got it. Sorry, I can't get rid of this. This dancing thing won't go away.
Did you try Alt F4?
Now he's hunting, pecking for keys. It's not doing anything.
Did you try turning it off and back on again?
It's asking, would you like to would you like to reboot for current update?
Just reboot it. Sometimes you gotta restart these things.
Fanatics. See, this is what I was telling you about, Cecil. Fanatics. Because I'll restart it and the sound card won't work, and I'll have to spend 3 hours trying to find what IRQ number that
Got a top of the line sound card. I don't know what you want.
Initializing Norton antivirus.
I mean, Norton,
Oh,
what?
dude, you're gonna be stuck here for half the day. Once Norton comes on,
Yeah, just wait till it's also got McAfee.
Wait, you're running two antiviruses?
double the coverage.
Of course I am. One does malware and the other one does something else. Who knows? But they keep you safe.
I'm beside myself right now. I don't know what to do. Can I go back to the web and search?
You should probably run like maybe a disk fragmentation check as well to make sure the C drive's looking good.
So out of all this, Waz, go ahead and give me one of your computer checks with disadvantage on the old system. You give me one advantage on yours.
Oh, dude, why in the last 2 days I have burnt nat 20s on crappy disadvantage roll, 6 and a 20. So that's a 12 on the old crappy system. And am I rolling a straight roll or do I have an advantage roll on mine?
You have an advantage roll on yours. The only thing you're able to find is some source origin Nyan cats, like the original tripod websites where the meme originated. No
Hey.
extra clues.
And I hit a nat 20 on an advantage roll.
Yeah! Get those 20s in chat.
4 20s in the last 2 days and only one of them counted.
Yes, keep reminding me.
The hamster dance, yes.
I love it.
After abandoning the old ways of the internet, you go back into your internal system, scanning, looking for apartments, areas, animals. start trying to pin down neighborhoods near the combat zone. Everything points with your information to the old Sunset neighborhood. Not very far from the apartment at all. Actually closer to the combat zone. What used to be a traditional up-and-coming neighborhood, it quickly descended into chaos after the zone was commissioned. You would say there's a probability of at least 80% chance that she's in this neighborhood, giving her economic mobility plus the liability of her pets, the affordability of the neighborhood, and the possibility that she's worked with somebody else to secure this place.
Well, now that we're not dabbling in old tech, I did manage to find just enough that might get us to where she is. And I could say probably 80% this is where she is. The old Sunset neighborhood, right outside the combat zone. She's a liability because of the animals she travels with. So it's going to have to be a very special place. She's not very economically mobile. She doesn't have a lot of fluid cash. Hence the reason she rented from me. This is where we start. And I'm willing to bet dollars to credits that all we need to do is listen. That yappy ass dog.
That if there's any animal congregation areas, that might be another solution.
Someplace to start now.
While they're doing all that outside, can I try to tame and domesticate the possum outside?
Oh my god.
As I can see you slowly creeping up with your firearm in hand as well.
Come here.
You can see that large possum with the spines on its back.
You look pretty cool. Come on, come here. You want to go inside?
Roll an animal handling check.
Unreal.
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20. As you can see the barbs flip up.
Come on.
As it spins around and it turns its back to you. Those needles up. Looking around, you see 3 other small little babies crawl back up, clinging onto those spines. And as it takes off, one of those spines is shot in your direction. I need you to roll a dexterity saving throw.
Fair. That's an 11.
At 11, this spine comes hurtling at you, but at the same time, attached to it, little paws of one of those baby possums. As you grab it on the sides, as that possum hauls ass, we're currently holding an adorable small needler possum.
Oh my gosh. What are we gonna do? You are adorable and I love you. You are better than any person or anything I've ever met before, and I love you. You are now my favorite thing. Congratulations.
its little needles grow bright neon pink.
You're perfect. I'm gonna set him on my head.
It grabs on tight.
Perfect. I'm so happy right now.
I knew this was only a matter of time before we got another possum pet in Neon Regimes.
Street possum.
Just hanging on by your I don't know what you got as a
I've got kind of like metal feathers.
little metal feathers. Yeah, it's got a hold of those too. Kind of makes you look like you have a badass mohawk with with its little pink needler back.
Oh my god, yes, please.
As you come back into the apartment, not only brandishing your weapon, but that possum mohawk on your head.
Hey, I came back and better than ever, guys.
Beta,
Check
did
it
you
out.
Shoot a baby possum.
No, he's alive.
Did you go
gonna
dumpster
take care of
diving?
it. I've always wanted a cool pet. Look at him. He's so adorable. Killed him out. Look how cute he is. Seriously. He's adorable and we're keeping him.
You're keeping it.
Fine.
It hasn't gotten old enough to become a monster yet.
He'll be our little monster. Grai's a monster and we keep him around.
Hey, I'm not a monster. Also, just making it not to let you know that I'm allergic to possums.
Can't you do some injection or something? Come on, man.
He's rubbing his eyes.
You alter every other part of your body.
Yeah, I'll be fine. I'm just gonna juice it for this. He just reaches in his coat and pulls out a vial and antihistamine and pops into his neck. Yeah, I thought my throat was gonna close there for a second. Okay, we're good now.
Yeah, Grai, you look a lot better.
Yeah, it's fine now. Still rubbing his eyes.
Perfect. We get to keep you now. You're one of us. I will take care of you, I promise.
Are you gonna name it?
Yeah. Yeah, I'll give him a name.
Could have
I
named
haven't
you
named
possum.
anything before.
It looks like one of those things that they used to have. Hold on. Pikachu's? No. Pokemon? No.
And set him back on my head. You think he looks like one of those Pokemon?
Looks like a hat.
It's not a hat. I'm gonna turn him into a hat. Why would you say something like that? He's just
Yeah.
resting on top of my head.
Like a hat. You don't
No,
turn him into
I'm
anything.
not calling him a hat. You are terrible at names.
Let's have a little possum yawn.
Oh my gosh, he's perfect. Grai, do you have anything that I can make like a little nest or bed out of?
Yeah, I mean,
There's shit everywhere.
Stuff everywhere, but just don't.
I mean, you could
don't
probably
mess
find
anything.
something. Same place you got Cecil sweatpants.
That would be perfect.
There's probably
Cecil
something
sweatpants?
in the closet. Probably some linens or something.
Perfect. I'm gonna go back there. Help me think of some names. I haven't named anything before. I don't know many people. I don't want to name them after someone dumb. Just gonna go hunt for some like a hat that he can kind of sit inside and carry him around inside the hat.
I thought you were gonna say a hat that he could sit inside and then you could put on your head. He'd be under your hat the whole
That would
time.
actually be really great.
I mean, everybody else has got AI hats. You have a possum hat.
I'm gonna have a possum hat.
As is the beta way.
You find one of those old-time barbershop quartet hats.
F. Can I keep looking?
Yeah, go ahead and roll an investigation
Totally
check.
doesn't match my aesthetic at all.
You know, he's got to have like a fanny pack here that you can just like.
Oh, a fanny pack would be great. Like one of those cool. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a
I'm gonna look-
European shoulder bag.
I'm gonna do an investigation for a fanny pack. It's a 12.
Well, yeah, you can
Yeah.
find yourself a fanny pack.
Perfect. do you want to hang out in here? I go ahead and just open up the zipper, and he crawls right in. Perfect.
Beta,
I'm gonna.
Beta, would
put it
you
on
like
my
me to
side.
search popular names?
Yes, that would be great.
The fanny
on.
pack is black,
Mm-hmm.
bright purple, with electric green stitching.
Ooh.
Hell yeah.
All right, here's what I got. Are you ready?
Yes.
Rez, Eno, Kryn, Nox, Saren, Arrow,
Omen.
Riot,
Omen.
Creed, Wells, Flare, Ares, Aura, Russ, Audie, Pen, Chess, Core, and Freesia.
That was a lot of names. We're not doing Omen. I'm not naming it after you.
Just the top baby names of the last 5 years.
Just saying, we shared a moment and it was nice. And then you got. I'm just saying. It's fine.
You could name
I
it
don't like
Travis.
Arrow. It's got those little shooting spine things on its back.
But isn't Eris like the god of war or something like that?
Yeah.
Well, we're getting ready to wage war, right? He'll be our
Like-
little mascot, our mascot of war.
To name your trash panda Ares, then
Yeah,
that is your choice.
let's go for it.
You look at him and go,
Perfect.
"You're just gonna be goober to me, little goober."
Beta. Can I see that pistol I gave you?
Yeah, why? Is there something wrong with it?
I just want to see it.
You did clean it. I bet you didn't clean it. Did you clean
She hasn't cleaned it yet. She just walked inside with this trash panda.
Oh yeah, we have to clean it.
Yeah. Also, I am so sorry. It reoccurred to me that you literally have never ever in your life held a handgun or worked a gun or fired a gun or anything. There's one very important thing I forgot to tell you. And thank God there's still rubber bullets in here. Now look closely. This is very important. All right. You see this? This is the safety. All right. So
Okay.
when you flip it, it will lock the trigger so it can't fire. So anytime you're not using the gun, you want to lock the trigger so you don't accidentally shoot yourself in the foot
Okay.
or
No, that makes
shoot
sense.
little Aries there. Right?
I would never do
That would
such a
be
thing.
Horrible.
Yes.
We would all be devastated, I promise you.
Yeah.
So, off,
Off.
on.
On.
Stop looking at the possum. Focus. Off,
Sorry. Are off.
on.
On.
Okay.
Okay. Off.
Right.
On.
Now it's off. Okay, now unload it, and we're gonna teach you how to strip the gun and clean it.
Fine. We do all this work.
Yes.
She does.
Otherwise, someday your gun's not gonna fire when you need it to, and you're gonna end up dead. And little Aries is gonna be left all alone. And who would want that?
Somebody terrible. Okay. All right. Fine. You made your point. I'll learn. I'll learn how to do this. Go and show me again.
And then I'll show her how to clean the pistol and everything like that. And then I just like look up as I'm cleaning it to like everyone else in the room. I am so sorry.
No one's gonna get shot. Hopefully.
You've already proven you can shoot Grai, and he doesn't care.
Didn't really actually hit him though.
Well, I shot him.
Perfect. So I'll at least if I have to shoot any of you, it'll be Grai.
Listen, you're pretty good with those swords. Those blades are pretty awesome.
Yeah. Thanks.
I'm just saying.
Okay. Okay. No, it's cool. This will be good. This will be a nice little change up, you know? I appreciate it. I'll use it right. I promise. I'll try my best. And I will try not to kill all of us.
I appreciate that. Very much so.
Right. Well, when do we get to actually use this? Who are we visiting? Did you guys decide? Did you find whoever it is?
Was Cecil.
The old Sunset neighborhood.
Sunset neighborhood.
It's a real peach of a place. Supposed to be a rather upcoming property before the combat zone decided to drop right next to it. Now it's an economically challenged area, even more so than where we were before.
Okay. Cool. All right. Well, is there a strategy or do we go in guns blazing?
I
We're not killing anyone till
would
we
never
find
recommend
where
guns
Gina is.
blazing.
So it's a capture situation.
It's fact finding.
Okay. Okay.
No, we do have an advantage here, as I think she's only met a few of the group, if I'm not mistaken.
It's fair.
Well, the good news is I can look like anybody I want to.
Same.
Cecil, on the other hand,
It's the driver.
I
she's
am
kind
a
of doing
driver.
giveaway.
It's fine. I'll pick up some clothes on the way over.
I don't know. You got this like mob boss look going on. It's kind of working for you.
I mean, it is kind of scary.
We'll get
Mob
you
boss on the
Terrified to see a
outside.
character like that.
Homeless transient on the inside as I open my trench coat up. Oh no, I forgot. I forgot. I'm not in that anymore. I'm in my tracksuit. Damn.
Yeah.
I just slop squat then.
He's very Tony Soprano, I think is the word I'm looking for right now.
Yeah.
I mean, even the
Hey, Grai,
bulgy
you
bits are
gotta-
hanging out of the sweatsuit.
You gotta have some like old jewelry, right? You gotta have like a couple chains, maybe like a ring or two.
I mean, I don't know if I have any.
I mean, if he's gonna look at the part, we gotta make sure he dresses for the part.
I don't know if I have any jewelry. I don't really collect that kind of stuff, but I maybe just get a bicycle chain here. Yeah.
Perfect.
Would work perfectly.
Couple of those maybe in different
Yeah.
gauges.
Yeah, well, I get a motorcycle chain, bicycle
Oh,
chain.
yeah.
Yeah, just a regular chain.
Do you got any weird like medallions, like metal scraps or pieces that could be made into like a
Ooh.
pendant? Like a
Oh,
big.
hubcap.
Oh yeah. You got some
hubcaps.
spray paint too. We could probably spray paint this gold.
We got
it
we
would
got
look
some
wonderful.
piles of hubcaps outside the door in the alley. I don't keep those in here. Those are outside the front door.
Just
Oh,
getting up.
Cecil, you're really getting the
van.
whole makeover.
I just get up and leave and walk to the van.
I've got
Come
this
on,
old
they're gonna make
clock
you look
too.
so pretty. Come on back.
I got an old clock. Do you want a clock?
Off all of you.
Cecil, we're gonna make you look like Ad Rock. It's gonna be great.
Eat.
Come on, princess.
Just hear.
He's not gonna leave us behind, right?
Of course not.
Of course he will. I suggest we get in the van.
right.
All right, let's go for it then.
As you guys
Man.
pile all into the van, ready to head out towards the Sunset neighborhood. I look at what is in Waz's hand if you join me up in the front.
Yep.
You have one of those classic 1990s spinner necklaces. I can see you just spinning it. I take it from you and I put it on.
There you go. It's the feathers on the peacock. It's just distraction. Don't worry.
So I just continue to spin it for a little bit. Like a little zoomer in his fidget spinner.
Had you given me more time, I could have pulled apart the hub and then greased the bearings on it. But, you had to be in such a hurry.
I want my leather jacket back. I don't feel myself without my Rocketeer jacket. I'll get it later. All right, everybody, get your shit. This bus is leaving. As you guys all pile in. As we pull out of Grai's compound, heading towards the combat zone, we'll take our first break.
Woo!
Now we have another possum.
It was only a matter of time.
Can't escape it.
Only a matter of time. Guys, I'm going to run a 60-second ad that's going to kill pre-roll. If you're a sub, you're not even going to see it. Look at you giving beta shooting lessons.
Well, yeah, that's for stay for the spell, right? You know, we'll dive into that. But,
Nice.
aha!
Let's see some nat 20s in chat if you guys are excited. It's Friday, man. I haven't been excited about an actual day in a while, but I'm excited to go hang out with my old man at the lake this weekend. So it feels like a Friday for the first time. Yeah, man. Nat 20s for a Friday, baby. Hadn't felt like a day of the week in a long time for me, so I'm excited that it actually does. Onion goblin dancing? Like those little aliens? Whoop. Yeah, man, we're just gonna go out on the lake, hang out. Got the boat and the slip this weekend, so we don't have to back it up. It's just right down there. Be nice. Gonna have me some Voodoo Rangers sitting on the glass.
Maybe you'll finally run into 1985.
Oh, dude, Patrick said he's got something coming my way, man.
Oh, bully for you, sir. Bully for you.
I guess it's so funny. He's sending it from Springfield.
Really?
Yeah, because they use Drizzly to send their packages officially to the partners.
Oh, dude, Drizzly making a killing out here in San Diego, that's for sure. They're
What's
doing
a
so
local
good.
delivery? What do they charge on a local delivery?
I think it's like, I don't know, $6 the last time I had my alcohol delivered.
Man,
And
that's
it
so.
came from Bevmo.
What's that?
And it came from our local Bevmo.
Oh, and it comes from Bevmo. Yeah.
So they
dude,
just use their supply chain. It's just like, there you go.
Especially when you're in, it's hard when you're in a convention zone. A lot of times too, because most of those like really good liquor stores are not anywhere near the convention zone at all. Yeah, that 1985, man. I'm
I
excited.
tell you, I'm all out. I gotta get some more. I drank the last of it. What was it? A couple days ago. It's good just to anytime grab and drink beer. I like having it in the fridge.
Excited how many of the community members have tried out some Voodoo Ranger, man. Speaking of that, I'm gonna go get my last one.
Fire it off. I'll sit here. It's all right.
Oh my
There's
God.
plenty of brews to drink in my area, so I'm definitely not hurting.
Oh,
Why have I
man,
not been doing-
I have been.
I totally forgot I got the
Craving.
bobblehead over here the whole damn time.
Ah,
I forget that he's just
Nice.
there because I keep my hair ties on his head.
I've been.
Bobblehead.
Jeremy, you would for sure know, and I think all of you might know, but I've been craving Bolt Brewery.
oh, Bolt?
The freaking orange. What is it? That orange beer they have, the wheat, like the citrus wheat orange beer. Out of this world. Like, it is the best beer I think I've ever had in my life.
All right. How the hell do you know about Bolt Brewery?
So one of my best friends in the entire world, Corey, I went to college with, and he grew up in San Diego. And so when I moved out here, I went down to visit him and his fiance and his family. And it was me and a couple of the soccer buddies before his wedding, and then we did the wedding and all that. But he took us all out to Bolt Brewery.
Oh, the little hut over off the 8, or did you go down to
Yep.
Little Italy?
No, I think it was the little hut. It was like the big like, metal, and then they had like the horseshoe game and the lights and everything. Like it was super cool, like breezy night, and it was just like, man, that beer was so good.
That's perfect. That is perfect. Dude, their IPA is really good too.
Yeah.
You know, next time you decide to come this direction, you and me, beer tour.
Oh, no, I'm down. I think next week I will try and on like Wednesday or Thursday, I'll try to run to the store and pick up some Voodoo Ranger and try that because I've never had it. So
it gets the job done. It replaced Deschutes Fresh Squeezed in my fridge. Fresh Squeezed was always one of those IPAs that I could easily grab and go. Just kind of orange juicy, easy to drink, no matter whether it's hot or cold.
That sounds amazing. I want whatever that is.
Well, dude, Voodoo Ranger, especially the 1985. 1985's got that like mangoiness to it. So it's like this mango hazy IPA that it's just like, oh, I don't want to stop. Please don't stop. Please don't stop.
You know what? I'm gonna Google that real quick while I got a second.
Mangoiness. That's 100% descriptor word that I might have made up.
Yeah, that's fine.
Shay, apparently you've never heard me on the show I do before this. So as part of my my IRL job, I host a radio program called the Rock and Roll Happy Hour, which is me with my my drinking buddies who own breweries in town. We'll drink 5 beers in an hour, pair it with music. So I've made up a lot of words.
Is that the one where like I saw it today and you guys were shaking a beer or something? And
Yes.
Yeah.
Because before we used to do it live in the radio station where I would bring everybody in, but since now anytime we get within 6 feet of each other, we have to wear masks. It's not conducive to the show. I realized that, well, we can do it. If I pick up beer, I can do it from my garage and then just zoom everybody into a call. It's great. And the best part about it is I don't have to limit how much I drink during the show because
Nice.
I don't have to go anywhere afterwards.
Hey.
Dude, you're never gonna change that format back, dude. That thing's gonna be permanent now.
Yeah, 100%. It gives me a reason to get home early on a Wednesday.
Let's go, dude.
200 IQ, baby.
200 IQ. That's amazing.
What is it? It's 1985.
Mm-hmm. Much like Elgato hardware pieces, it's hard to find right now just because the supply versus demand.
Accurate. Oh my god. I just see a picture of it next to a big glass and it just looks so good.
Mm-hmm. Like mango juice beer.
Oh, dude, a lot of deliveries or breweries are doing 0 delivery for over $40.
Damn.
That's dope.
I bought a case of Pilsner for $30. Case of long neck
Good
Pilsners.
Yeah, I just got to run to like Total Wine, or we got another little like craft store that I'll probably go to. Pick up a bunch of stuff. Try out some Voodoo Ranger.
I get to go to Walmart.
I mean, we have that too. You know,
Gotta get yourself some Macadoodles down there. They let you sample everything before you buy.
That's true. It's great.
Those are the demo days you get lost, Anna.
I think what is that place in? Is that the place in Missouri where it's like massive and then like it's like super nice and like they have like all of these different? Yeah, I've been there like twice.
Wine and cigars and liquor and beer.
They have a whole cigar room and everything. Yeah,
You're allowed to have 3 samples of, whatever spirit is there, plus 3 or 4 samples of wines.
Yep.
So you could go out drinking like 6 ounces of booze, 7 ounces of booze before you leave.
This came from Brown Derby, Mud.
Ooh, Brown Derby.
That's
That's
literally
like not as nice as Macadoodles.
that's
It's like a gas station without gas.
yep.
All liquor.
It's like dirt, yeah, like dirt cheap. Yep.
It's effective though. Gets the job done.
You're effective and you get the job done.
Call me brown turkey.
There's anything you guys want to be doing inside the van as we travel to location. Remember, it is a playground. I use it just like the tiny hut. It can manifest in any amount of size on the inside. You can be doing almost any kind of activity inside while you're in the van.
I'm going to be training Aries tricks. Like stay, speak, and then come to me. We're gonna start with those 3 basics.
Roll an animal handling.
15.
15. You get the basic sit, stay commands.
Okay.
And when he runs over to you, he always outstretches his hands for a little hug. He wants up.
I get picked up.
He does. He likes hanging out.
It's gonna
Shoulders,
be so
heads,
sad
all
when
of
he
it.
dies.
How long do they live?
It's a fantasy world, damn it. These possums are infinite.
Yes.
Forever.
He's never dying. Don't ever say that again.
The infinite possum.
It's gonna be one of those where he's gonna like die one
like a
night.
good
with no
bar.
notice, and we're gonna have to go find like another baby possum to like swap him out. Like,
Oh, this thing's
That's
probably
not gonna
already
happen.
synthetic.
oh.
I'll be
Seriously.
Grai will be sitting at a desk, having pulled a bunch of shit out of his pockets to work on synthesizing an inhalant version of his stabilizing agent from those parts from the microwave from the building where it collapsed, plus some other shit he found around his place. We'll be working on that, trying to make myself a vapable form of the stabilizing agent for my implants.
I'm going to be sitting on the most luxurious couch seat that I can manifest or have. I'm just going to be eyes back, just eyes closed. And I'm just going to ask one question, and I'm just going to say, hey, Cecil, how come Waz always gets to sit in the front?
Because he's the navigator, Omen.
I'm just gonna look back at you. I'm gonna raise the divider between us, and I'm gonna turn on the radio and set it to a specific song, and I'm just gonna crank "Kickstart My Heart" from Motley Crue.
Got cock rocked out of the situation.
Hey, Grai. Grai.
Yeah, 1 second. As Grai's got goggles over his eyes and he's like welding something in front of him. What do you want?
Do you think that glass is bulletproof?
The one up front?
Yeah, the one he just rolled up.
Yeah, there's only one way to find out. As he pulls his glasses down and goes back to working on his goggles down, goes back to working on his device.
It would be a waste of ammo. I just put into earbuds. No sound. I just close my eyes and I just lay back.
Well, you know, he had it coming.
Tried to take your shotgun. Bold moves. I kind of like it. Bolder move, though, is to not ask for permission. If you just sat in your seat, then you would have been. I would have had to let him sit there.
Yeah, and I really don't think that I could 1v1 him either.
Just get in his brain.
I'm not sure there is one.
He's smarter than he lets on.
He's very automatic, though.
You don't hunt people for a living.
And have emotions.
I don't know. He just went out there and taught Beta to shoot. Had to give half of a shit to do that.
You're not wrong. Maybe help for Mr. Omen yet.
As I see it, he lost one mechanical device that he likes, and he's trying to work on the next.
Yeah, I was curious about that. I offered to make a body for Lucy. I wonder if he's never mind.
Get your head out of the gutter, was Jesus.
Relationship I want nothing to do with.
You're just a dirty AI.
What?
You literally are.
It's what you biologics are here to do. All you guys know is eat and sleep.
You're the manifestation of Mr. Strickland's old dirty thoughts.
No.
Is that what your source programming is?
No, my source programming comes from something way older. Maybe not as old as your primitive behaviors, but still.
As far as I'm concerned, your original code comes from some old stuck together pages, was. That's how I'm going to view it.
You know what, Cecil? If it makes you happy, if you can sleep well at night thinking that I'm one of your turn page masturbatory magazines, then you go ahead.
Yeah. That's what I'm going to tell people if they ask.
Yeah, well, my true source code has more in common with Omen than it does that. So stick that in your pipe and smoke it.
What's that supposed to mean? Omen. Somebody put an axe in your Cadillac?
Not yet, but you know, as soon as the credit line on this van runs out, I'm afraid to see where we'll be when that happens. You ever think of using this as a missile into that bar that Rex was at? A little love note that says, well, anything.
If
from
I
us?
knew where he was at, I would absolutely drive into him in a heartbeat. No questions asked. He not only owes me, because he tried to, my friends, but my jacket.
You and your obsession with your Rocketeer style jackets.
They don't make double-breasted every day, was, okay?
I might be able to find one on the eBoy for you.
I don't want to shop on eBoy. I want to go to a place where an old man has been sifting through and buying fine Italian leather. I want the full experience again.
Fine. I will help you find a new jacket.
Good.
It will calm your nerves.
When we get done harassing her, I want all your processing power diverted, funneled.
Cecil, when we're done with Gina, I will not speak a word until I've found fine Italian leather, double-breasted Rocketeer jacket, whatever it is that you want. I just need you lasered in right now.
I'm always lasered in, baby.
Perfect.
Put on my driving
As I-
gloves. It's the only thing I have left. It's still leather.
As I roll the next selection to Dr. Feelgood and turn the volume up to 11.
As we go, you didn't think it could get shittier, but it does. And shittier in a way where it's like just flat Florida concrete strip mall with at least 1 to 2 windows broke out everywhere you go. As you quickly find out that the Sunset neighborhood was known for its view at one point in time. Now completely built up, sitting in front of high-rise tenements, there is no view left. Only bright neon. And as always, no, not today. It is a sunny day.
Oh boy.
Wow.
It is a
Didn't know about
sunny
that.
day. It's like driving down past Fremont Street. This is exactly what it looks like. It looks
Do
like
we know
Vegas.
how to handle this?
I don't know. It's surprisingly dry.
Just vampire.
With those ray traces gleaming down on more $3.99 steak dinners. The neon not as bright since the light is still out. Up to a row of buildings. Classic motel style. 4 stories high, each and every one of them. Railings on the outside, numbered doors. Looks like a apartment building in Key West from hell. Just palmetto trees, rundown bikes, beer cans. Real quality place. Well, we're here. Well,
This is memorable.
Is it
You're gonna-
just still operating under the name Gina?
good question. Knowing her, there's a good chance. Remember what her last name was?
Time to download my files from the building before it exploded. I could probably tell you since I had her entire file, but
Go ahead and roll a
considering I don't
history
carry
check.
that around- Considering that I don't have that offhand, I can search, but we'll see. It's 5.
I'll roll a history check as well. What do I have for history? +2? Pfft. Garbage roll. Got a 2. I don't remember her last name.
Dude, you and I had the same rolls. We both got 2 on history.
I can't remember her name. I don't know if I don't ever it even came up. I remember a damn pet's name.
Be useful for hacking her computer, but right now,
Rico, Puddles, and Spooky.
good God, why do you remember that?
Cause she doesn't stop talking about them. Oh. And sometimes she would bring them up there. Called them all her
hold
little
on.
rescues.
Oh, hold on. She's going to have to register her pets when she signs her lease agreement. Those names are going to be on there. If I search new lease agreements, if I can get into this system, if I can find those names, I can find her.
All right, just don't get caught, man. We don't know who owns this building.
Here we go.
You lazy. Do it from the van again, aren't you?
No, actually, I wasn't. I was actually thinking of getting out of the van because you yell at me every single time I go Wi-Fi.
Because it's easier to detect.
I know.
You should only use it when you have to.
Find me the hard port on this building.
That you're gonna need a scan for.
Scan it, Synergy. Scan it then.
Synergy online. Go ahead and roll your computer check.
$21.
Hardline location discovered. Communication box. Building west side.
Thank you, Synergy. West side of the building, please. There's a B box right outside.
Good, this is a dirt leg place. Now you just gotta sneak up on it. Send somebody to cover you.
What if I just look like this? And as I change my form, I look like the cable guy. Look like generic Spectrum Cox, blue Dickies. I've got a butt set hanging from my hip. I mean,
You look
doesn't
good.
this pass?
You look good.
I should be in the B box anyways, dressed as this.
It is your favorite terrain.
The only thing I wish I could do is smell worse than I do. It's a joke, Cecil. West side, come on, let's go.
Go. Get your ass back in here when you're done.
All right. See you guys later. Try not to kill Omen. This is like get out of the van. Start sauntering to the west side of the building.
As the van would stop, you'd see Omen kind of open his eyes, pull out his earbuds, and he just instinctually, Lucy, do his right. And then he would just knock on the window. What's the plan, Cecil?
We're sending Waz into the communications box, and we're going to trace it by her pets via the lease. I convinced him that it's about time he uses the hard line for once and quit being so lazy and using Wi-Fi. So he's disguised himself as the cable man. We're in a holding pattern while he literally fixes the cable.
Smart. Wi-Fi is easier to track. All right.
Especially since it's easy to access on the outside of the building.
Well, I'll still be here locked in my prison.
Don't worry. We're about to unleash you, Tiger. Just get your mind right. We don't know what's in there.
I'm always right. I'm always ready to kill, Cecil. You don't have to ask.
As you walk up through the palmetto trees, past a set of beer cans, just an old, nasty Ozark Trail camp chair out. Guy with scrangly hair, pulled down over the front, A-frame, basketball shorts on, Adidas sandals. Pile of Voodoo Ranger in front of him. Hey! Hey! Squints his eyes and looks over you. Coming to fix the cable?
Better believe it.
Called about 3 weeks ago.
You're a little backed up. In case you haven't realized, your location is pretty close to the combat zone.
Never stopped from taking the money.
Well, that's the difference between the guy who pays me and me. Because that son of a bitch can do whatever he wants, but I can only service so many high caps in a day.
All right, well, come on in.
Much obliged.
As he opens
I
up
need
to the
find a
front door to
B-box
his
so I can get in this
apartment.
thing.
So your box is on the outside. He's directing you to inside of his apartment.
Hold on now, hold on. I'm looking for the info. I need minimum point of entry. B-box says here on the sheets is on the outside of the building, not the inside.
You said that you gave me a date from the 6th to the 28th that you could be here from 2 a.m. to 10 p.m. Now, goddamn it, I've been waiting. And if she doesn't get her soaps, ain't nobody having a good time in this household. How about you come in? How about you come in like you said you would? And switch this damn box out, boy.
Sir, I wasn't called in for a box switch.
Hey, I
got
don't
a
care.
problem.
You are here. Get the damn job done.
Well, I need to get into that box over there. I don't need to fix. I can't. I don't have anything to fix your box, sir.
He steps up and grabs your wrist.
Oh, okay. I will try and fix your cable box. I'm telling you right now, there's nothing I can do unless I get to that info.
Get to that info after you swap this box out.
Right, she needs her soaps. I get it. Lead the way.
Do we see this from the van?
100%.
Cecil.
Is he? Oh, he's got a hold of him. He's got a hold of him. Just
Should I
wait.
kill him?
Just wait. Wait, he's in disguise. We don't need to blow this whole thing up. Waz, do you step with him inside the apartment building?
I'm kind of going that way right now. Yeah, we're going that way.
As you step forward, it looks like the apartment that Remy LaRue had in True Detective. Just stacks of magazines, old beige carpet, smell of mothballs and mild cat piss.
Be about time to change that litter box, sir.
Beefy gets what she wants.
No doubt. I got one of my own. Man, oh man, a Chevette, you've never seen anything like her when she wants her dry food. I'll tell you right now. So where's this box?
Come on over. Let me show you the main rig. In true fashion, the nicest thing in this establishment is the TV entertainment center. Still plastic covers on a sofa from many generations ago. You can see the ashtray is piled up possibly even higher than the magazines. As you see a behemoth of a woman expanding to any position that is available on that sofa.
Good day, ma'am. Here to see what I can do about your cable box. Heard you need your soaps.
It's about damn time that you showed up. Been sitting here watching antenna TV. Listening to all them bullet shots over there. can't help but focus on that solitary mole with a large double sprig of hair protruding out like it's a whisker right over next to her right cheek. Curler's still in. Right there. That's the son of a bitch that won't come on anymore. You can see it's been stacked. You can feel the heat from the 17 plugs they have in this ancient tube and plug socket.
Oh God. You think all the rest of these plugs here are necessary? Can you move this to another circuit?
We ain't moving it. This is how she likes it.
I'm trying to help you move the load around, sir. This is causing a lot of heat. I don't know if we could warranty a box like this with the way it's stacked up.
Don't tell me, just take it out and get a new one.
Yes, sir. Let me get to work on this right now. So I'm gonna go get down, and I'm actually going to.
When you lift, go ahead.
Go. I was gonna get to work on the box.
When you lift it up, like 17 bugs go rolling out of that thing from the heat.
Oh,
Just not flinching, because I know that I can unplug the coaxial from the back of this thing, and I can jack it directly into that and get into the system. So as the bugs start to scamper and I move the box back, I start to disconnect the cable from the back, and I just instantly will jack into the system from there.
With your disguise holding over as your eyes go blank and begin to fill with data. Go ahead and give me that baseline system hack check to get inside.
22.
22 with ease. You get inside the system.
Cool. Looking for new applicants, looking for either significant others or registered pets. Rico Puddles Spooky.
All right. You are inside looking for personal apartment information. DC will be a 15. Let's go ahead and public roll on that bad boy.
Come here. I need to do this. Hold on. I know there's a way I can add that into it, isn't there? No. All right, we'll just do that. And I'll see what my plus is. Oh shit. +6. That's a 10. That ain't gonna get it done.
In your brain. Base firewall detected. Now, what she said is we need one of the new line boxes to be able to get all the channels on that. You don't bring us out one of them new ones, okay? As he begins to step up and continue giving you an earful. Hey, you listen to me over here? I need you to roll a Constitution saving throw to balance both of these conversations.
Oh God. Okay. Oh no. It's 10.
Was you need to make a choice. Are you completely focused on your task at hand? Or are you listening to him on the outside?
My clear and present danger is probably him on the outside, so I will probably pull out and focus on him.
Hey, did you hear the words that are coming out of my mouth? I said new box.
Yes, sir. I was checking this F connector back here to make sure you had good contact, and seeing that wasn't the problem. Let me see if I can swap out this box right now. I'm gonna take this with me. All right. See if I got the that new Streamline box in the van. If I can find the F series, which between you and me it's got that extra decoding in it that takes interlacing out. Even on a TV like this, you'll think you're actually there.
Yeah. Whatever you said.
All right, just sit here with the little lady, and I'll be right back. I'm gonna unhook the box from the wall, tuck it under my arm, and make my way out. Close the door behind me.
Boss, this is not good. Firewall reported.
I know, Synergy.
As you make your way back to the van. What the hell are you doing, man?
Playing the freaking cable repairman, and I throw firewall.
All right, well, how much? What's our timer? What's our timer set?
I just tripped it, so we're at level 1. I'm gonna need you guys to come with me and fight a firewall with me again.
What?
No, we're not gonna be fighting a firewall. It's gonna get. I need Synergy and Lucy. I need you both to do scans now. The entire block.
Are we going to be reported?
You're damn right we are.
Lucy's currently
It
off.
depends on who owns the building.
Turn on your data pad, Omen. She's in the data pad. Hook her up to the van. Use the Wi-Fi there. Synergy online, scan area, link up with Lucy. Is there an IP address on that? If you can't find the IP address, give me the MAC address. If you ask Lucy for a MAC address, she'll give it to you.
I need
Lucy, are you there?
Yes, Grai. I'm sorry. Oh, I called you Grai.
Sorry, what?
Answering to a new master now.
I'm sorry. Grai owns your ass now. It's horrible. I'm sorry.
I'm out, guys. I'm gonna see you later. Bye. It's
Yes,
the Grai
Omen.
show now.
I'm online.
Do a scan of the entire block, please, if you can. Sync up with Synergy. Amplify power. Also send Synergy your address.
Commencing orders. I need both of you to roll your computer checks. Omen, I'm going to put that on your sheet right now for you.
Thank you. Every week.
I know, I'm just going to do it. Fuck it, we're doing it live. All right, custom skills. Add this bad boy.
Omen has nothing left.
At least my shit is a +6, so that's a 19. God, fucking 13 roll. That is
Brutal, dude.
I hate it.
All right, and you are proficient in this bad boy. This uses your intelligence. Boom. All right, Omen, it is on there if you refresh.
Sweet.
All right, go ahead, give me both those rolls.
Ooh. You said advantage?
No,
Or
you
just-
guys
just
are just
straight
rolling,
okay.
rolling straight.
23.
Oh, look at you go. What's your plus?
You're gonna ruin it.
What'd you get, Waz?
A 19.
Commencing scan now. Two unmarked vehicles. Commencing. 3 blocks away.
Well, I think we make a decision here, friends. We either figure out where they are now and do a snatch and grab, or we leave and there's a high chance that she's moved.
The snatch and grab seems like the smartest thing, right? But where would we take her?
We can't snatch what we can't find. We don't even know if she's here. Unless you hear
Right.
a dog yipping from a window somewhere.
You guys just try hitting all the buttons and seeing if anyone will buzz you in.
This is a shit sandwich.
Not a bad shot, though. Grai
gotta-
and I could do it. They're not really expecting us, right?
Just tell me what dog food delivery.
Right. We don't know the room. There's 16 rooms here. Actually, 15, considering I've already been in one with Billy, Bubba, and Betsy.
Wouldn't it even be kind of better if we brought down like a bunch of dog owners? It'd be chaotic and crazy, and then it would make it easier to hide that we're
Next time
snatching.
somebody's not bearing down on us, we'll have a pet fair and we'll be able to find her. But right now, it sounds like 2 people or more are coming in at us very quickly.
1 second, actually. Hold on.
Kind of ridiculous thing are you gonna pull out now?
1 second. I gotta figure out. It's okay. You can, wait, hold on. Yeah, okay, I don't think this will help me. I was just say I have beast sense and speak with animals, so I don't know if that.
Beast
I don't
sense
think
would have
I'll-
been awesome.
I don't think it will. I have to touch a willing beast.
Oh,
Is there some dog walking out of the apartment you might be able to touch?
Are there any animals around the perimeter of this place?
I mean, besides the one that Ruby's holding.
A possum.
Besides the possum?
there's a reddish colored labradoodle was that you spotted inside of Old Boy's apartment.
The only dog I know about is a reddish labradoodle inside Billy Bob and Betsy's apartments. And I got a feeling if I go in there without a F-Series streamline box, that he's gonna kill me.
But my car is 1 block away.
No time for that then.
Unless you would like to knock off Billy Bob and, take over their apartment as some sort of mock shelter until all hell rains down on us.
That could be fun.
Yeah, I mean,
Sounds like a casket.
you're like,
We got 2 choices right now. We're either going to run head on into those unmarked cars and we're going to kill them before we go in the room, or we're going to try and force hack and go right after if she's there at all right now and then have to hightail it. We're doing one or the other.
Y'all are the experts here. I don't know what I'm doing.
Actually, you might be able to help me with the force hack.
I can? I mean, if you, whatever I can do, sure, I'll help. I don't.
Link eyepiece with me. Let's try this.
Okay. I don't even know how to do that. We just like hold hands or something.
No, this is going to be rather jarring. I'm going to reach out. I'm going to grab her by the arm.
Okay.
I'm going to force a connection between the two of us, and we're going to go Wi-Fi force hack to try and find.
All right. This will negate the disadvantage that you currently have. The DC to get back into the system is a 22.
Good God. This better be a fucking heroic roll. No. It's a fucking 19.
Access denied. Access denied. Access denied. Oh, shit.
I was going to go with option A, shoot them first, because if it takes longer to deal with the hack, then they'll be here while we're dealing with the hack, and that's not good for us who are still here.
Well, they're here now, so get your guns ready.
Son of a bitch.
They're already ready.
I don't know if I'm ready. I haven't actually shot anyone with this gun before.
Well, you know, we're still gonna have to get this lady out of the building.
Should
One
we at
thing at
least
a
lead
time.
him? Should we take him to an alley or something? Will being in front of this building terrify her or alert her or something?
We're shooting all the time here.
Okay. All right. Cool. Sounds good enough to me then.
Just keep your eyes open. If you see someone carrying a bunch of pets, it's probably who we're looking for.
Okay. Right. Do we just yell out like spooky, and if one of them answers, that's it?
No, just keep your head on a swivel while you're shooting these guys.
I just
feel bad in the
quickly
future.
put my arm on Beta's shoulder, and I just look at her, and I say, "Safety off. Lock
Safety
back,
off. Right.
Breathe. Aim small, miss small. You'll be fine. Don't
Right.
shoot me in the ass."
Don't get in front then.
And I'm gonna jump out and try to find some cover away from the van.
Okay. I'm gonna hop out too.
All right,
Also
I'm
looking for cover.
gonna get you guys lined up here on the grid.
How high up are these buildings?
This one's a 4-story.
About 40 feet.
Yep. God, everybody's like all over the place.
Can I actually fly to be on top of the roof?
Give me one
and shoot
second
down?
here.
Yeah, sorry.
Give me 1 second.
Hey, I know you built this map, but I'd like
Yeah,
to.
RoBear, what's the meaning of life?
42.
Let me rebuild out this scenario.
01101010111001001. It's just
What he's saying is the guy with the +6 with hacking, he didn't expect to roll 2s, 4s, and a 13.
So brutal, man.
Oh man.
This has not been my week for dice rolls. Just put it that way.
All right. We're gonna put ourselves right here.
Where's the door on this place?
All right, so they're separate. What we're gonna do is these are gonna be separate apartment doors here, all alongside this part of the building.
Where was Billy Bob and Betsy?
You know the third door right here is
Got
the
it.
farthest one to the left. That box that you were going to, right behind theirs.
Okay.
All right. So you guys have control of your tokens. You can start moving them out where you would like to.
which direction were the cars coming from?
this side right here.
Okay.
Right. I'm gonna fly on top of the roof. Aim to
Are there,
shoot
like-
down at them.
Are there like railings here that I could hide behind? Is this like little like mini walls here, or is it like these are steps? It looks like.
You'd essentially be able to get like up on like that front porch railing of Billy Bob and Betsy's place.
I don't want to go near them. Can I just make it around the building, like to here, and hide?
Yeah, you got enough time for that.
Yeah, I'll just dart over that way.
All right. So Beta, you're coming around. You're gonna fly up on the building across the street.
Mm-hmm.
Grai, you're gonna hide by the front of the vehicle.
Yeah, well, first off, I was gonna rage, but yeah, I'll be up by the vehicle, but how heavy is this vehicle?
Lower van.
Yeah, it's a heavy ass hover vehicle. I mean, it's sure you can probably lift shit like that, beast man.
I was gonna try to turn it sideways in the street.
Not our vehicle. No, I'm not letting you turn our vehicle sideways. What? Cecil's like, what the hell do you think you're doing? No, we're not taking the getaway vehicle and making it the primary cover.
Well, we're gonna use it for cover anyways.
Well, yeah, we can use it for cover, but let's not flip it first, okay? Jesus.
That's fine. He's gonna set it back down.
God, that in itself is a perfect comic pain. What are you doing? Waz, Cable Man, where do you want to be at?
I'm following Cecil on where the hell I need to be because I'm not used to a direct combat situation. I'm used to sneaking my way in the back door.
There's not a great place. It's essentially like us back behind this van together. This is what we got. So I'm gonna be next to Grai. I'll put you back behind me. I'm gonna unclick both of my drones. The one that I had to work on last night to get back together. I'm just gonna have them hovering above our vehicle. As we see these unmarked cars rolling up. Secure tech. We need to get you out of the vehicle. Repeat, out of the vehicle. You guys hear this over the intercom. What are you guys doing?
Waiting.
Mm-hmm. I'm going to. I'm trying to hide a little bit so they don't know my position up at the top.
Can I jam their communications?
Everything's on the table.
Cool. I'm actually going to try and jam all communications from this area.
DC 24.
Oh, good God. That's going to be rough. It's a 24! 18 volts! Let's go!
Yes.
That's a tune that sounds more like what I want to hear from them.
As you hear nothing but garble over the speakers, you see 4 paramilitary exit each of the vehicles.
Oh, wow, these guys are stacked.
As the front 4 all come approaching the vehicle with guns out. This is your chance if you were going to do anything.
Are there any like fire hydrants on the ground nearby? No.
Could be.
Can I scan and see if I see something?
Roll a perception check.
It's a 12.
12, you're looking for anything out there. Man, it looks like there is one you can just barely see, but it's kind of out of your sight. And it would be right around over here at the edge of the street.
Okay. Yeah, since I'm up here, I wouldn't be able to see straight down there very well. Okay. All right, cool. Ooh, swashbuckler.
Yeah, you got swashbuckler. Let's go.
Grai's gonna be wild shaping into a crag cat.
Ooh, crag cat.
Yeah. So steampunk crab cat.
Hell yeah. Boomer angry.
How do you spell crag cat again?
CRAGCAT. 2 words.
Thank you. I kept spelling it Craig cat.
Craig cat.
The old Craig cat.
Craig! Damn it, Craig!
Dude, crag cats look so cool.
I'm old Craig.
Craig!
Come on, Craig!
Oh, God. Want to go to a club where they...
We got each other. Your mother like
The picture I get for crag cat is just like a regular tabby.
Well, this is fantasy crag cats.
Yeah. Thankfully, that's all you got, radio. Big old cat. Someone call it a Mudcat.
All right, anybody else doing anything as they step forward?
I'm waiting until all of their attention is drawn forward before I do anything.
All right. These 4 with guns draw are going to move in formation forward towards the vehicle. These guys are also going to step forward. I need everybody to roll for initiative.
Hell yeah.
Nat 20.
Get out of here.
Let's
I
go.
also got that 20, so you just wait your turn.
Ooh,
That was my
I
turn.
rolled a 4. Bow, 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 bow. Plus 4, it's an 8. This is...
There you go. Wait, did you have a +4 for initiative? That's bitching.
That was really good. Yeah, very dexterous.
Beta.
Sure.
It's a 6.
14.
Okay, you gotta go first. You win this one.
Mine is a 16.
Go ahead and re-roll another D20, man.
Reroll another d20. Just straight.
Yep, just straight. It's a roll off between the bad guys and you.
Oh fuck! They win. I got a 1.
All right. They'll be going ahead of you. Grai, as the security force comes marching forward, you're at the top of the round.
I am going to pounce as this crag cat over the car with a 20-foot movement. So I'm going over the car, and I'm actually going to attack this guy here in the middle of the pack.
Yeah.
With a claw attack. That is a +5 to hit, dirty 20 to hit on that.
Go ahead and roll that that athletics check on that pounce.
Athletics. Dirty 20 on that one.
Dirty 20, yeah, no problem. You leap over that bad boy, and it's what's a hit?
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20 will hit.
All right, so that'll be 8 slashing damage, and then he has to make a strength save or be knocked prone. And if he's prone, I get a bonus action on him.
What was that damage again? I'm sorry.
8 damage.
Okay, 8
slashing. And then he has to make a strength save.
All right, strength save coming in. These guys have a +2 to strength.
Fails.
Ooh,
So
this dude is prone.
Prone, and then I will then get a bonus action to fight him, and that'll be a 17 to hit.
17 will hit.
And that'll be 12 more piercing damage.
12 more piercing damage. Just eviscerating this guy. He's looking rough.
And then I will use my wait, never mind. Yeah, that's good. That's good. I'm just still on top of this dude, fighting into him.
All right. Man, we're going to mark you there, lording over the top of him. I'm going to send...
I should actually be second. I had rolled a nat 20 to tie with Mudcat, and
Oh,
we did
my
the
bad.
roll after I got the 6.
My bad.
Sorry, I couldn't slide myself back in there.
Boom. It is your turn, beta.
Sweet. All right. Seeing what Grai is doing, I'm going to try to shoot at that same dude.
All right, so he's laying prone. However, you have high ground, so that's going to negate it. It's going to be a straight shot.
Okay. That will be a 23 to hit.
23 will hit.
Hey.
15 points of damage. James her sights. Deep breath. Don't fuck it up, Beta. She makes her shot.
God, I wanted you to shoot Grai so bad.
You're shooting the guy that I'm pounced on.
I know,
Yeah,
dude.
I for sure was like, you're gonna aim
Gonna hit me in the head.
this guy away. Yeah.
Oh yeah, he had +5 to his AC.
We're fine. I
Go
never
ahead.
got it myself. I've already rolled my nat 1 for today.
Freaking Johnny
just, like-
Appleseed over here. Roll that damage.
Oh.
Did you say
dang.
15?
Yeah, 15 damage on him.
Oh, DTD. As you sharpshoot, the only thing that's available is just the top of the head. As you lording over the top of this guard that is now down, pinned to the ground.
Omen like peeks out. Huh.
Grai stops eating the guy for a second. Is like, huh? as the body just goes limp,
What the?
and then I toss the body.
All right.
That's it. That's good.
Into your turn. Cecil's going to deploy both of his drones. Trying to distract these guards on the front, and I'm going to send one over to the back. All right, front one. All right, spiritual weapon +7. Come on, baby. Let's go. Yeah, 23 to hit on the first. Ooh, the one in the back is a 10. It will not hit. It's gonna be 7 points of damage to this guy right here. There's my drone in the back. Shoots down, unable to find purchase as they're able to dodge out of the way. I'm gonna tuck back to where Grai spot was. Back behind this vehicle, and I'm gonna stay where I'm at. Waz, it is your turn.
No, it's their turn.
Ah, that's right.
Oh.
I resorted again. There we go. All right. This guy right here that just got attacked, he's gonna spin around, try to fire at my drone. It takes no effect as its cloaking does its job.
Nice.
This guy down here, he's totally gonna shoot at the drone in the back. 17, that'll hit. He'll fire his second shot. 8 will not hit. Right. That is 6 points of damage to the drone. All right. One of them right down here. They're going to look up at those shots that were fired down. You're still just there on the edge of the building. You're going to have a half cover, so you get a +2 to your AC.
Okay.
First shot from down below. Neon regime style nat 20.
Oh, yeah, that'll hit.
Second shot.
Oh,
Damn.
21 will hit.
kidding?
Third shot.
Oh my. You're so fucked.
Fourth shot. Will miss.
Oh, good.
None of these guys were shooting at a giant cat. That's
know.
great.
No, we got two that shot up.
All right, cool.
there's 7 guys, so
There's a lot of guys here. One that shot at a drone.
or 2 that shot at a drone. Yeah.
All right.
Don't DTD me. Don't you do that yet. No. How much damage are we talking?
Give me 1 second to pull that up.
Yikes! 2 nat 20s and an 18. Yikes!
What is their plus on that 18?
Can I use a protection to impose disadvantage on one of those guys?
She's up there. She's out of your range.
I can't use it. Oh shit, she's not within 5 feet of me. Good call.
I let you sometimes blend that with like trying to reach
good
out,
call.
but she's way up there.
Good call.
Yeah, these are 2 d8s.
It's a bummer.
Yep, this is
Roll double ones.
yeah. These are 2 d8s plus 2.
Ah,
All right,
this may hurt.
7,
Oh,
14,
Oh,
17,
Okay.
35
19.
points on the first.
What?
Don't
Just
nat
on
20.
one hit?
Yeah.
All right. Well, guys,
that collapsed me.
yeah, I'm getting ready to go down soon. I'm not down yet, but
1, 6, 8 points of damage on the second shot.
I'm down.
Oh, crap.
Nat 20 will take 2 of your death saving throws.
Won't I just like collapse up there after those first 2 hits?
It's
Just a question.
this is definitely a game where you need to think about cover when presented the opportunity.
Sure. Just
So,
curious if
hindsight,
they
lay
keep
him
shooting at
prone.
me when I collapse up there. If they'd be able to see me once I'm down.
They hit you before you're down.
They just hit you before you're down.
Okay. All right, kill me. Take me out.
You're down.
Fuck. Yeah, and so those other 2 are 2 automatics.
All right. This guy right here is going to shoot towards you, Grai. Does 13 hit?
Yep, just hits.
Nat 1. His gun is going to jam. This guy over here is gonna fire at you as well. 3 will not get the job done. 14 does hit.
Couldn't roll those against beta, huh?
Nope.
This guy right here is going to fire you as well. 14 will hit. 10. Or no, that's a 9. I'm sorry. That's a 13 to hit.
Oh, hit.
All right, so 4 shots coming towards you. 4. 11. I'm gonna re-roll that one. 15. 25 plus 8. So you're gonna take 33 points of damage.
So
Have that. So
16.
17.
17. Okay, cool. Got it.
End of their turn. Was.
Jesus. All right. Well, I mean, there's only so much I can do, but you know, I'm gonna manifest in my hand this digital-looking dagger. I'm gonna chuck it using Mind Spike into this guy right here. He needs Wisdom 13 or better.
Wisdom's a -1. That is a 5.
Cool. He is going to get 12 points of psychic damage. I'm in his head, and now he has to. Is this one the one he has to choose? I feel throw you. I know his location. There's nowhere he can go that I can't be in his head and know where he's at. He can't hide from me. I'm all up in there. And since I'm up in there, I'll just pop into his head. Yes, you're attacking me. Yes, I'm now fire you. Then I will use what I have to tuck my happy ass into this car with Cecil.
How much damage did that do?
Oh God, I rolled it and I don't even remember. I rolled it, spit it out, and declared it.
Just roll it again, man. I didn't hear you.
22 point psychic damage.
as you whisper into his ear. Doesn't matter. As he falls to the ground. DTD.
It's funny because I throw the knife and you see it sink into his body, and you see me whisper words, and as that knife disappears, he just collapses to his knees.
Anything else for your turn?
Seeing if I got anything, if I got any bonus actions laying around. Oh. Nothing.
All right. End of your turn. Omen. You have been focused on this scene the entire time. As you told me before, you see that automatic gunfire spray into Beta up on top of the roof from your vantage point.
Yeah, so I want to see if this is possible to spend my hero point, and I will burn my second wind to hack her pistol, which will auto-inject a stim into her, as all of my pistols have a stim injector built into the palm grip, so that anytime I action surge, it just injects right into me and heals me. And since I gave her one of my pistols, theoretically, if I'm able to enact that, I would burn my second wind for me and give it to her to heal him.
You can activate your second wind, since this specifically, you gave her one of your guns. I will let you burn your second wind with RP in that fashion. I will not have you burn your hero point, since that is a effect from your guns.
Okay. So then, Beta, as you go down and you're still clutching the pistol, this basically from the back bottom part, you're just this like little stem is just going to shoot out and inject into you, and you're going to get 9 HP back instantly.
Cool.
That's cool RP, dude.
And
That's
Why
cool
didn't you
RP.
tell me about this beforehand? Pretty
a
convenient now.
professional doesn't go down very often.
I'm obviously a noob. We all
But,
know that's why you taught me.
You get like the diabetic tester from hell all of a sudden. Ah!
And then, so like just focusing for a second. Come on, Lucy, you can do it. And then I feel the effect go off, and I'm like, oh, thank God. And then I'm gonna poke my head around. Is this the gray 2 lines below me? Are those? Can I see over that, or do I need to go down like here to be able to see, or like here? Like, are these stairs? Do I need to go all the way here to see these guys very well, or I just want to make sure I was, because I would have been like right near the edge.
Yeah, you can just come around here to the edge and be fine.
Okay, yeah. So yeah, okay, cool. I just want to be like hidden, and then now that all of their attention is drawn elsewhere, I'm just gonna pull the silencers out. I'm just gonna pop up with 2, and I'm just gonna try and quickly and quietly take out this guy in front of me with 2 shots.
All right.
First one is a 17.
17 will hit.
The second one is a 14.
14 will not hit.
Okay. So he is going to take 11 damage for the first one. And then I'm just gonna duck down back into cover.
Oh, we got people behind us up on the roof, and this, whatever the hell this giant cat is.
That'll be my turn.
Grai, top of the turn.
Grai will, so I will seeing these guys firing up and around and everywhere, I will jump straight up in the air as high as I can, and I will actually drop my wild shape. And as I come down with one of my big fisted gloves, I'm just gonna punch the street and cast Earth Tremor right here on the I'll jump up and as a cat and land as Grai right there in the middle, casting Earth Tremor, and all these guys have to make a dex save as the ground just cracks and breaks and becomes difficult terrain in the whole area.
I don't think I've ever got to see Earth Tremor before.
So they all need a dex save.
All making a dex save. Go ahead and start rolling them dice.
Their deck's that bad.
How big of a crack is this?
It's 10 feet from any direction of where I'm at. It all becomes difficult terrain, so I'm smashing the entire street. In this, at least where these guys are standing, like the entire street just cracks all apart into just rubble. Difficult terrain.
And it's a 10-foot radius around you.
Yeah,
Jesus.
all within 10 feet. So these all should all be within that radius.
I'm gonna mark it with a mud splat. I can't find like crack.
Mudcat, mud splat. Hey.
Yeah, so I just jump up, and as I come out of that cat form, my fist will just smash it down to the ground.
All right, I'm gonna roll two Dexos.
Okay.
Actually, no, there's only 3 that are alive that get this, so I'm just rolling 1. All right.
No, it should. Everybody who's here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 guys, 10 feet.
Gotcha. All right. So I'm gonna roll for half and half.
Okay.
9. Those guys will fail. Second half. Failures across the board. Give me all that damage.
Well, they all just take max damage right now, which is 6 bludgeoning damage as they're all knocked prone.
Oh, snap, dude.
And,
How much bludgeoning
boss
damage?
move.
I'm sorry. 6?
6.
6 points. Okay.
As the ground just cracks underneath them and just into rubble, they all lose their footing and fall down. And yeah, this is all difficult terrain now too. And it takes 1 minute to clear by hand. In case you want to clear the street.
Noted.
All right. I'm not even marking all these guys. They're all prone. Let's go, dude. Let's go.
You built a boss character.
That's the druid. That's the druid part right there.
All right. However, everybody is down now. All your ranged attacks have disadvantage. So you're going to have to close. If you step right up on them, you can assassinate them, and you're going to have an advantage on that. But you're going to be right up on top of them. Beta, you will have advantage from where you're at up top.
Ooh. All right, my turn then.
It is your turn.
All right, let's take our shot. We're gonna focus on the one in the top right, north of Grai. That's only a 9.
You
Oh,
roll
we
with
get
advantage?
Wait, we get advantage. Yeah, caught myself for a hot second. That one will be a 24 to hit.
24 will hit.
That is 6 points of damage.
Let's go. Let's go. Okay,
I'm
now
gonna
hold
take-
on.
yeah.
Let me go ahead and mark this guy.
Okay.
Which one are you shooting at again? Can you point to
The
him?
one right north of
This guy?
of Grai.
This guy? Okay, that guy right there.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Okay. How much damage?
6.
All right.
And we're gonna do that again, since I get 2 attacks per action. That one will be a 19 to hit.
19 will hit.
Cool. All right, and that's an additional 7 points of damage.
DTD on him.
Cool, perfect. 2 shots, 1 through each eye. And then she lays down on the ground after her shots. Playing dead.
Back down again.
Dead is the guy she shot. Lesson learned only once. Thank God. She's just gonna say a little quiet whisper, thank God for Omen. That'll wrap up her turn. Playing awesome.
Learning from everybody
Mr.
today.
Possum.
Ares is lying next to me, absolutely dead too. It mimics what I do.
All right.
Just looks like there's been a mini
Hugs her
massacre
ankle.
up there.
Yeah. Hug your ankle as your backup.
Yeah.
My drone's gonna fly in right over here. It's gonna attack the one that Omen has damaged. All right, 16 to hit. That will find purchase. It's gonna do 7 more points of damage. He's looking very rough. See here, my second drone. Gonna move it right over here. Gonna do the same. Dude, this is quicker. Oh, God! Rob me of that 20.
Tilty dice, man. That tilty dice.
Oh, with a 9, that will not get the job done. Damn. I will hold where I'm at. These guys are all gonna get up from being prone. They're gonna stay where they're at. They're all firing at Grai. That's gonna be 5 assault rifle, 5 people, so 10 rolls.
Oh, fuck.
Is elemental at all?
These are not elemental.
Okay.
17 on the first. 15 on the second. Nat 20. Beyond regime dice, dude. $12. Does that hit?
Yes. AC's 14.
Jesus, I gotta keep track of just how many of these hit over here.
We got 3 out of 4 so far.
3 with an 1 unit at 20.
Okay. 2 will miss.
Fuck.
On that 20.
4 out of 6. Here comes 7 and 8. 5 hit. That will miss. Last 2. 16 will hit. 17 will hit.
7 of those hit with 2 nat 20s. Give it to me.
Oh my God, dude. All right, I'm gonna roll the first 5 regular attacks here.
Okay.
This is 10 d8s plus 15.
Jesus.
Okay.
Oh,
1, 2, 3.
holy
One.
shit.
Damn, son.
If someone
Grai
could please
legacy.
count this for me, can someone be on damage counter?
That's 11. 11 base. What was the plus on that?
Plus 15 was the base.
All right, that's 26.
All right, here comes that next batch of 5.
16.
Plus 15.
No, the 15's all together on that.
Okay.
We're up to 42.
Okay.
42 points of piercing damage.
Okay.
So you're going to take
That's it?
21 points.
What about the nat
Now we
20s?
have the nat 20s. Oh my god. All right. So I'm going to roll two separate sets on this, okay?
It's fine.
It's fine.
No.
Wow.
Handling
Okay.
this very well.
12,
Is that 24?
24 plus 2. It's going to be 26. That's another 13 points.
Okay.
All right. Here's the last 2. 7, 14, 16 points, another 8 points of piercing damage.
I had 7 left.
The fact that you have any left is
Dude.
amazing.
You lived from the greatest saving roll of your life with 4 1s.
Oh,
Nerf.
you are a god, Grai. A god.
Grai dropped to his knees.
Holy shit.
Did I use my relentless endurance now or wait too much? Yeah, I don't know if I could use it. Do we rule on my turn?
That's
Use it
on you.
now? I can't remember.
I don't remember how we rolled that.
Your relentless endurance.
I'll just,
You didn't drop to
Yeah.
0.
yeah, I did.
Oh,
And
okay.
He used one off.
I was at 7. You hit me with 8 on that last one.
Oh no, I thought you
Oh.
still had 7 points left.
That's
No,
how I
Oh.
read it.
No, sorry.
Oh,
The last
no.
hit was 7 more. I took 7 more points, and I
Oh.
had 8 at the time.
Oh.
I took 8, and I had 7. So I'm down, but by 1.
Since everybody's all on the same roll of combat, it can be you can just RP it.
Okay. I'll drop to my knees with 1 HP instead.
As we watch as the automatic gunfire looks like Grai gets Swiss cheesed. Boz, it is your turn.
Seeing Grai get Swiss cheesed, Waz steps out so he has full view of what's going on. Sees Grai on his knees, and his arm transforms into what looks like almost a Mega Man cannon. And he aims it right to this guy who's here. That will be 16 to hit.
16 hits.
So you're getting hit with my firebolt, and that will be 15 points of fire damage as you see this digital blast come out of my hand.
DTD for him.
Explode.
Those front 2 that you have fired on, rookies, they have less HP than the rest of them. Both of those are down.
See if there's anything left from the bonus action. Ooh. crap. Oh. Where's my distance tool? Where am I? Nope. 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 Well, crap.
In the middle of you doing this, Billy Bob walks out in the front. God damn it, boy! Talk about a new block! He literally sees you still in your costume, in your cable man, with your Mega Man arm, and immediately shuts the front door.
At that point, I realize, oh, hold on. And I look at my dickies. I use my bonus action to activate my armor, and you just see the cloak drop. It all becomes a black and white digital pixelization of myself as I will then happily tuck my happy ass back behind the car with Cecil. Full in my turn.
Omen, it is your turn. Gentleman,
All
you
right, so
fired
the
on
guy-
is badly wounded.
Yeah. And so they're all kind of focused over here, right? At the moment, like they're all firing at Grai.
Oh, hell
Grai
yeah.
looks-
The dude who just
real
shook
bad.
the earth and turned into a cat. Yeah.
Yeah. So I basically want to. This is stupid, but Omen lives for flair. So I basically want to like walk up right behind this guy, and with my left gun, I'm gonna tap him on the shoulder on the left side, and as he turns, I'm just gonna fire into the neck on the right,
Dope.
and then continue, and then see if I take him out. So I'll fire first and see if that works. It's a 19 hit.
19 hits.
So that's gonna be 12 damage.
ETD.
And
In
then,
style.
so he's just gonna drop, and then I'm just gonna continue straight for this guy right here, and just gonna do the same thing, but this time I'm gonna tap him and then try and go straight for underneath the armpit and fire twice, trying to hit the soft spots in the armor.
Go for it.
That'll hit. That's a 19 plus 4.
19 hits.
So double sixes, so that's 16 damage.
Oh, they are badly hurt.
Action surge, fire again. That'll hit. That's a 16 plus something. So that's another 8 damage.
DTD. Let's
So kill
go.
him, and then I just fired my last round at the guy in front of me, which will be a 21 to hit,
21 will hit.
and then that'll be 12 damage.
They are badly wounded now as well.
Yeah. And so what was that? 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. And I'm just gonna tuck back here.
Let's go. We got them good rolls, baby.
And as I back out, if the guard's turn, I just kind of just like hold my pistol up and give him a salute. You're next, and then just duck around the car. That's what it feels like to be a badass.
Oh. And Grai, the man on fire. Top of the round.
All right, Grai will take all that bullet damage and drop to his knees, barely hanging on to consciousness. But then he will look up at these guys in front of him, and he'll say, "It was nice, but it's my turn." And he's gonna transform it to a large bear, brown bear. Hydraulic mechanical. As he's still on his knees, he just starts to grow in height in his arms and he doesn't even wait to fully transform before he makes a claw attack on the guy on his left with a 23 to hit.
23 hits.
15 points of slashing damage on that guy.
DTD.
As he doesn't wait to transform, he just slashes that guy's head and slams it into the ground with his claw as he bites the other guy with 21 to hit.
21 will hit.
With 8 piercing damage on that bite on the second guy as he bites right into his gut.
He is hurt badly.
Well, and that'll be it. So I'm just locked in there, still paw on the dead guy's head and biting into the other one.
Ada, it is your turn.
All right, we'll pop up and make that shot on the last guy alive. That is a 21 to hit.
21 hits.
Cool. That will be 11 points of damage for the first shot.
11 points. With a bee sticks left. Bear tearing into him, looking back up at the sky.
Shot. Just right through the head. Perfect. Clean.
Got one more roll.
Totally not purposeful.
He's not dead.
He's not? Oh, dang it. That takes more than I thought. Ah, that's an 8 to hit, so that won't get it. He's alive then. He lives. I'm gonna lay back down. That's all I can do. Done.
I'm gonna send my drone just over the top. Mother! That drone won't do it. I send my second drone
roll
over.
20s on us, but when you roll for...
And I just move my drone forward. And I just use that force just to push it forward into Grai's mouth that's already holding him. Rip him to shreds, Grai.
I was gonna bite in deeper and just start like a dog with a chew toy. His body goes limp. I'm just gonna keep swinging around until his stomach literally rips off the rest of his body and his body flies and it's just guts left in my mouth.
Yummy.
Oh my gosh.
That in the Neon Regime's cookbook.
As you guys dispose of the end of this security force. Is everybody okay?
Sure.
Sure is not the answer that I'm looking for. Are you?
No, I got fucking shot. What do you think?
Fine. Sending my drone up that way. Omen
immediately heading... Go ahead.
and Waz, I need you both to give me perception checks.
I was just about to say
19.
17.
As
I
you
remain in
guys
bear form.
look out to the end of the street. Omen, you see a girl in her mid-20s, hair pulled up into a bun, walking a small Scott Terrier. As she pauses, looking at the destruction in front of you. Waz, you're also able to make identification. Peering over the edge of that vehicle. We're gonna have you roll a stealth check at the beginning of next week's episode.
Sneaky.
No,
Mark just
way.
rolling all the ones
Just
out
do
beforehand.
that. Oh my gosh.
Oh, I'm glad that's next week's episode. Just gonna close that window. Say goodnight.
Hey, fun little surprise counter. Did not expect you to roll poorly on the
Dude.
internal.
That's the way it goes sometimes when you're hacking.
The
When you
worst-
hardline in.
The worst part is I don't have a hacking. I don't have a hacking denied. I only have the success video.
We just never expected it.
Oh God, that one's not even right. Let's pull
As
it
this
like
battle, as the battle ends, Grai's gonna be walking over to these guys' cars, which are left there, and it's gonna be like a bear at like Yosemite or something, getting into a camper's car. He's gonna be trying to get his Cheetos that they left in the dashboard.
just go
Smack away.
feral.
Almon's
Yogi Bear over here looking for a
yelling
picnic.
out, stop! Useful! Stop! Stop!
He's just pawing at the doors and just getting into the car.
Such a proper bear.
We got a proper
Man,
bear.
what
We
an
got a proper
episode.
possum now. You got a dope pistol, a life-saving pistol. Freaking awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah. How do I recharge that?
Pretty much, isn't it just if he decides to use his action surge
Yeah.
Yeah.
on you?
Yeah, he's got a heal for you.
Yeah.
Convenient. Hey, I'll take
I
it.
have 3 pistols that Omen normally has on him at all time. 2 are his main, and then he has a smaller pistol that he has tucked away on his leg, and that's the one he gave to you. Yeah,
with
it's keistered.
a hero point, I'd let you split it. I'd let you take
Yeah.
half and half. That would have to be like a
But-
dire need where that would even come up, but you can do it.
Yeah.
Good
Yeah.
to know.
So I was, yeah, it was kind of poetic because I'm like, well, shit, how am I gonna heal her? I'm like, oh yeah, I thought of this mechanic where it was like, I never leave my guns, and if I'm using my guns in a fight and I need a quick pick me up, I'm just gonna auto inject some stimulus straight into me, right? So, and then that way I don't have to like do anything. So it was like, oh, it worked out well. So, and it was a fun little surprise too.
It was a helpful surprise.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You were the only person who
I
had
am
eye
grateful.
contact, so you were gonna have to tell me. My drone could get up there, but you would have to tell me.
Yeah.
So I gave you the clues to be like, man, I hope he tells me. Otherwise, she's
Yeah.
rolling.
Yeah.
By the way, Omen, you have a +1 to tools, and Grai, you have +1 to nature.
Yeah, I got it.
Nice.
Thank you guys for the
Nice.
cards, man. You guys went
Thank you,
ham
chat.
once
It
we
only
went
took
into
you-
combat.
It only
I think
took
my
you a
favorite
couple
part
weeks.
was Billy Bob jumping back into his apartment.
Oh,
It's like,
goddamn!
Nope.
Doping out of that. Oh,
It only took you a couple weeks to figure out how to create an encounter to suck out all Grai's health.
Yeah.
I just got lucky,
finally
dude. I didn't
happened.
create that encounter.
Honestly,
Was
I
created it.
dropped wild shape way early on my health on my
Yeah.
first one anyway.
Yeah, I was like, oh shit, he's just dropping that.
But you
Yeah,
can go in and out.
Like 40, I dropped 40 points of health on that out of that first
Yeah.
that I still
You
had.
took
That's
a-
what I was worried about.
Took a ton of damage, dude.
Oh, that would
did
have just
your
killed
job.
me outright, probably.
I'd have been absolutely fine if I had maintained that first wild shape.
I'm just happy I had the kills that I wanted to have as they happened. You know, it was just like,
Well overdue for you.
and the cool that Beta is now shooting a pistol.
That's pretty sweet. She's still a noob. She's still the youngest one in the group. Not sure what she's doing, but this is helping.
Join us next week when Beta smokes cigarettes.
You'll become a real foot soldier
These are the
in
worst
Shredder's
group of
army next week.
mentors.
God, that's amazing.
I want you to join my team. We're called the Foot Clan. Thanks.
Gotta wear sandals though.
Man. Yeah. Pizza.
So good, dude. That was fun. That was fun.
I
Fun way
enjoyed
to
it.
end of the week. A little surprise combat, dude. I was not prepared for any combat.
Yeah.
It was good. It was a nice
It's
little
nice
pop
sometimes,
in.
though.
Yeah,
Yeah.
man, I love it. That's why at least with neon regimes, you're always like, okay, just give me a city street corner. I could usually pull my shit together.
Yeah. We just need a road and some buildings.
Yeah.
Pretty straightforward. Just some cities.
Theater of the mind, baby. It works well.
Mm-hmm.
We just need a street that we can fuck up and people to shoot them all. Like,
Caught that,
Imagine
please.
these workers tomorrow have to repair the road.
We just need a space
Yeah, that
big
place-
enough where
Well, it
Grai
only
can turn
takes a
into a
minute,
cat
so-
or a bear or whatever monster he's going to turn
Gotta
into.
repave the road.
That's Missouri. That thing's never getting paved, dude. That's gonna be there. Street that I live on, years.
They'll clear the rubble and they'll like pour some quickcrete in it or something.
Still
No.
every morning.
Yeah.
You're this close to the combat zone. Honestly, even the cops won't come to respond to this.
No, it's private security, which will be interesting because you don't know who owns this building.
Yet.
I don't know who owns this building either. I can't wait to roll on it and see which amazing piece
be?
it does.
It's a whole new third person.
well, they're dead now. I just can't wait till next week or like in the future, Grai shifts into just a larger version of the possum.
Is there a
Really
is there a
confusing
possum with
it.
a CR rating less than 1?
I will find a giant fighting. I will let you reskin anything you want. It might as well. Owlbear's just a trash eating machine. I'll let you use the owlbear card for a giant needle. Well, you know what? I need to make the card because you got those needles. So I need to give you a badass needle attack.
Oh, that'd be dope.
Eventually, this
And
thing,
then,
my goal is to
Living
get
Needler.
the living needler is so cool.
You just need 2 of them because you can dual wield them then.
Oh, dude, and it'll be we'll make a magic missiles.
Needler.
Auto hit.
This thing's gonna be a magic card by the time we're done. This needle possum.
Aries
You
is
just
Put it in the
gonna like
note.
Grai more.
Needle possum card needed.
I'm just
This will be
looking
perfect.
through.
This is
Let
how you
me,
can teach Aries new
I'll just
trick.
take a quick look through all the challenge ratings underneath 1.
Oh my God.
Surely there's
You can teach. I didn't even think about that. You'll be able to teach Aries.
Aries how to do it. Monkey see, monkey do. It'll be perfect.
So good.
And our party grew 1 this day.
I love that you named the possum. The
Yeah.
needle possum Ares, the
Ares.
god of war.
It'll be a monster.
you know
Fits
what? Funny enough.
You know
funny
my
enough, there's
favorite thing
not a
about-
possum.
My favorite thing about that was literally searched future baby names, and I got a JPEG of names that I read you.
I loved it. I thought it was perfect. I'm hearing like these are actually really good choices. I like a lot of these.
Waz is
Soon
the
you'll have
Googler.
pack tactics. You know, your possum will jump out and you'll have pack tactics and you'll be able to.
It'll be perfect. Well, and I was thinking maybe Aries will be great to fight off Spooky or whatever those other pet names are.
I didn't even think about
the
that.
people,
Some
animal
pet
per animal
combat.
here.
Yeah.
Rico, Puddles, and Spooky.
Rico. Puddles.
So wait, just so I'm aware, she is standing behind me somewhere, or is she standing in front somewhere?
She's behind you.
standing behind. Yeah.
Yeah, she's across the street behind you.
Instagramming or something.
I got to decide how evil
Totally.
I'm going to be next week.
Shoot her in the head.
No, I'm not stupid, but she might lose a leg.
You know, she's got 2 of those.
All depends on what the
Wait.
story is. You don't know.
Just winger.
You'll find out next week as we roll on Saved by the Spell.
Beyond regimes. Look at you.
Synthetic screen.
Your RoBear showing.
It's complete. Actually, it's Neo Regimes
Look,
2.
ew.
Please, let's get it right. Let's try that again and put that in the VOD for next time.
Love you guys. Be good to each other. Continue to wash your damn hands. Love you guys.